Yo, welcome to the CNFT news.
Word up.
It's your girl Summer, your boy
It's
Scott,
your boy
Tyler.
Scotty.
What's up, guys?
What's
happy
up?
happy congestion day.
Happy congestion day. Happy congestion day to us all.
You know, I really like the milestones and interesting holidays we get to celebrate in the Cardano community. Happy Smart Contracts Day.
Yeah.
We can find all these reasons to celebrate.
Well, welcome to the CNFT News, the real news, real nonsense network. And we are going to be getting through some great stuff today. We've got some wonderful special guests.
Amazing guests. I am really excited.
First up, we're going to be speaking with Ada Ninjas, which is a hot project with some beautiful art and big plans. And it's going to be great. We're going to talk all about that coming up right after our first segment, which is CNFT News. And that's coming up. But do we have anything to share here before we begin?
Yeah, we got a couple things. Should we start with the Stella card today?
Yes, I think so.
Let's get that Stella card.
I want to show that. Of course, there's nobody here yet, so maybe we should wait a little bit.
True.
We could show it off. Let's talk about what's on there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something.
I need
to
pop this up.
Pop it up.
All right. So we got Stella card number 6 today. Noir Ninja Stella.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Yes.
And this is the first Stella that has ever had anything done to her.
That's right. Some photo manipulation.
Yes.
You can see what she really looks like back there.
Yes.
It's a little different.
Still
not
amazing.
That different.
No.
That's the real sword that we've got. I think we put it away.
Yeah, we put it away. It's really heavy.
Don't want to get poked. Hey, what's up, G. Sean? What up, Dabby, Timothy Grigsby? All right, glad to have you all here. Check out this hot Stella card. This is number 5.
I mean, her hair looks
number 6.
Number 6.
Beautiful.
Beautiful hair.
Really nice.
Very ninja.
Crazy.
I want to read the regal locutions of the day.
Oh yeah. Right here.
The regal locution is mystical hedonism, Deja Data Zone.
I like Deja Data Zone.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what when she said that to Monique, and Monique told me, she was like, what does Deja mean? And we looked it up together, and it means already seen. Okay. Without the boo, you know.
Yeah. All right. So we've seen this data before.
And I guess she did some really, I think Stella's been involved in some really crazy shiz over her life.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you can tell. And she says, sure, people are dead and he's gone. With a kiss like arsenic, he always reminded me of the first of my lovers to ever stab me. Good times. Now it's time for me to follow his moonlit path and start again.
Ninja relationships are probably full of stabbings.
Yeah.
I would think.
Sure.
When everyone's so good at it,
you gotta show off sometimes.
There's going to be some stabbings. So what kind of stats we got on the market today?
So one cool stat is that this is probably going to be the last Stella card with under 2 million, under 3 million CNFTs total.
Wow.
Because I know last week we were at 2,700,000. We got about 200,000 more.
That's big.
Sure, we'll probably see the same next week. So
200,000 a week. Wow.
Yeah.
A lot of new NFTs.
No wonder it's hard to keep up with all this news. That's a lot of new NFTs every week.
200,000 more NFTs since last week.
I remember when we hit 200,000 total.
Yeah, right. Honestly, that was like big news.
Yeah.
So some other things we have are top stories of the day, as we'll talk about, and then we have the top projects, which this week, for the last 7 days, it's Pavia, Boss Cat Rocket Club, Boss Cat Rocket Parts, Bright Pals, and Space Buds.
Wow. Has Space Buds is like just coming back on this list. It kind of went off for a while,
5,300.
Yep.
That's nuts. It was like 3,800.
Yeah,
I just checked it last week.
That's why everybody's
it was like
tweeting about it.
It was like 5,500 earlier too in the week. So it's been going up and down. But there is something that 4 of these projects have in common that I think we're going to be talking about in Hot Topics. So.
Very interesting.
Okay.
I look forward to hearing
I'm going
it.
to find out what they've got in common coming up. So yes, this is our Stella card, and because there are no auctions on CNFT.io right now, and because the chain is generally pretty messed up, we've decided to hold this auction during the live show. It will only be going during the show, and it will be happening on our Discord channel.
Yep.
So we're taking a totally different approach.
Wow, that's awesome. I didn't realize that. We were
Might as well give it a shot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's beginning.
Yes, let's start it right now.
It should be 20 though.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Because it is the 20th.
Oh, rightio. Yes, that's where we do it. So the end of the month is a little more expensive.
That's right. If you wait, that starting bit's gonna climb
a little bit longer and it's cheaper.
But it may be the one you want. So sometimes you just have to go buy the Stella card that speaks to you.
That's very true.
And yeah, so if anyone's interested, you can go bid here. And as we said after the last show, if it doesn't get any bids, we're keeping it in the.
That's right. I'm waiting for it. I want to keep one. This is a good one too. I like this one.
Yeah. We're thinking about manipulating them more often.
Yeah, I think making them more artistic instead of just a photo. I mean, of course, the costuming is art in and of itself, but it's some of the costumes can benefit from a little bit
give
of
it some flair.
You know,
definitely.
Cool.
So to get this picture, Alyssa was crouching behind her, holding the sword up.
I was gonna ask about that. I was gonna ask.
It was very heavy.
Yeah.
I was like shaking trying to hold it. Still, you know.
All right. So that's happening. The auction is away. And how do they bid? What do they do?
So I'm thinking they just send a number to the chat.
So it's just going to be
it'll be all manual.
It's just a manual auction.
Cool.
It should be easy since it's
just the date says December 20th.
Oh no.
That's a miss.
You know what? The good thing
valuable.
We can burn it.
Oh, that's right. We can burn it. Oh, and if we're burning it, there is another mistake that I wanted to point out. But it wasn't a mistake. It was really a miscommunication on my part. We have another sponsor for today's episode. Mask On Buttons will be joining us as a sponsor for the Hot Topics section.
Very
cool. So, we should probably add them. I wasn't going to say anything, but you know.
If we're already changing, let's do it.
Okay, well, you're going to get a really accurate card in the end.
Yes.
Even though this picture may not quite reflect that accuracy. Okay, cool. Well, let's move into our very first segment. I think it's about time, huh?
Get that opener.
Yes, we're going to get that opener. Now, we have some people in the audience, so just wondering if we could get kind of an enthusiasm level for today. This is the
come on, do it.
What day is this? Congestion Day?
It's Happy Congestion Day. Happy Congestion.
So can I get a Congestion Day cheer from everyone in the audience?
What about a whoop?
What about a whoop? I don't know if you have
woo?
A woo? Okay, let's see. Can I get a woo woo? Okay.
Oh yeah,
pretty good.
It's a spicy show today.
We're all ready for it. Here we go. We are beginning with CNFT news. All right. I'm gonna hide Stella so we can get down to business.
Cool.
So, of course, the CNFT news segment is sponsored.
Whoa, nice shirt, Alyssa. All right,
thank you.
Sorry, I just
Yes, it is. Sweet
Stella
merch.
I was like, yes.
Gotta represent.
I haven't worn this yet.
So, as usual, in the month of January, the CNFT news segment is sponsored by Bitfins, one of our favorite projects out there. They're really wonderful people behind this. And the project ain't half bad either.
It's making waves.
Wanted to show off this cool video that Sushi Bites made of their aquarium.
This is amazing.
You can put your NFTs.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
This project gets more amazing and more amazing. Like,
It's not just an aquarium.
God.
It's a wallet show
it's
off.
an NFT.
Oh no, I
It's an
didn't know
NFT
that.
aquarium.
I didn't know it was actually up, like you could use it yet.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they
Wow.
got some kind of special. It says it's
Maybe.
a demo, so I mean, I assume it's happening. I have not tried it myself.
What
But,
a cool, like what a cool virtual gallery. Like it's so amazing. All your NFTs are in your other NFT.
Right?
Yeah,
It's like
true.
NFTs piled on top of each other. Let's take a look. So Bitfins, of course, is a 3D virtual aquarium where you can place, well, here's an example where they're placing some NFTs. But you put in your fish, which are also NFTs. They will be selling decorations for your aquarium as NFTs. And
beautiful plants.
The fish have different personalities, so they'll act differently in the water. And this is just the beginning. You can see that they have a lot going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And they are always adding more. And this is a project that I see having some legs.
This honestly looks more.
Right. Right.
This looks more like intuitive and looks like you can do more with it than the gallery website we used to use, like back in.
Oh yeah,
art station.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you got fish swimming all over the place.
It's even cooler.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. All right, cool. Let's get to the news. So CNFT IO smart contract. Okay, what do we know?
Yeah, so this is an interesting one. This is off of the Death to Smart Contracts article we had on our site earlier. Yep.
It says it right up there. CNFT News.
Yes, and it is getting populated with more and more articles all the time.
More and more writers too are reaching out to more people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be a community hub. So what do we got here? What do we know?
Yeah, so this is actually pretty interesting. I mean, most people probably know that CNFT earlier, I think this week, moved to completely smart contracts.
It's so crazy that it was on Friday apparently. That it must
crazy.
Within the
feels
week.
like it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Go on.
No. Yeah. So basically now, so any NFTs that were listed non-smart contract are still up. But any new listings have to be smart contract listings. So I mean, it's pretty interesting now that this happened because I know like one thing that people were talking about was mobile only users aren't able to really trade right now because you have to have a Nami wallet, which isn't on mobile yet, to use or to buy pretty much any of the listings either on CNFT.io or JPEG Store.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of one of the issues. I know another issue too with the congestion today. For some reason, Nami, I know we were all talking about it before the show, like it wasn't having any movement at all.
Yeah. I tried to send a transaction
a
couple hours ago. Nothing. Still.
I've been trying to send transactions like all morning or something, and haven't been able to get any of them off. So because of that, there was a certain project I was looking into, and I couldn't get any of them, even if I wanted to, because I couldn't get those transactions out of Nami.
So I guess Cardano is dead.
Yeah,
we should probably just
pack it up.
Yeah. The show. We'll see y'all later.
Resuscitating.
I'm kidding. We'll stay. I like Cardano enough. We'll stay.
Oh yeah.
I think there's enough going on outside of it that I'll stay.
No, I mean it's a hiccup. It's a speed bump. It's something that was inevitable.
And it's good, I mean, it's kind of like that tweet from Patrick about how it's like simultaneously the best day and the worst day. And it's not even that it's both of those things. I mean, we can see that we're going to have to go through this to get to where we want CNFTs to eventually be. So
exactly.
If we can see all of this as a good sign of building, then it's like not even painful.
Yeah. No, definitely. And that was kind of like the whole summary of that article too. Like, even though there are like these downsides, we're moving towards completely, well, right now we pretty much are completely smart contract ecosystem with NFTs.
Crazy.
Besides the Stella cards, of course, those are only in the Discord.
That's right. That's right. Let's check on that auction. No bids.
No bid.
If no one bids by the end of the show, it's ours.
She's going home with
Leaving it
us.
in the
Oh wait, there he is.
She's staying with us.
Great.
So okay, let's take a look here. Oh, Jishan recommends CC Vault. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, true.
definitely planning on getting some CC Vault action.
That's where
Oh, I love that's honestly CC Vault and Nami are the two I use. I think the one issue is though you can't use CC Vault. I could be wrong, but I don't think you can use it with JPEG Store or CNFT. If I'm wrong, someone let me know.
Yes, actually, I'd be very interested to hear if you're wrong. I hope that you are.
Yeah, I
Here we go.
too.
JPEG Store is currently the most used NFT marketplace on Cardano. Now, this
Wow.
post was put up on Friday on our website, and got some good views. Nice, 657.
Very
Good job,
good.
Tyler.
Thank
Great
you.
views.
Rex claps.
And there's a little, we got this interesting volume chart, but there's a more up-to-date one that I want to share that we just posted yesterday by a very fine
Cardano
service,
Daily.
Cardano Daily. We love them.
We
Great
really love them.
visualizations all the time.
Mhm.
We are excited to show off their stuff. So as you can see, 60% of the volume. Oh, I wonder if we can see that better. There we go. 60% of the volume is going to JPEG Store. CNFT.io only is holding on to 26%. And
Yeah.
Space Buds, of course, I mean, and that's only Space Buds, like that can be traded there. So 7.68% of all volume is Space Buds, at least, because they could be traded on other platforms too. Just an interesting statistic.
I think it's really cool that it's like in flux in a way that you don't ever fully know. It's not a foregone conclusion who is going to lead with the share, and I think that's a very healthy thing.
Lieutenant Jack Stealth bids 20 ADA for the Stella card.
Oh, yeah.
It's happening. We don't get to keep this one, people.
Damn.
It's official.
Yay! That's what we wanted.
To add to the stats real quick and how you
Please.
never know what's gonna happen. If you could share my screen real quick, we can see the all-time for marketplaces, and CNFT is still holding this 75%, which kind of like puts into perspective, like
they've been around.
Yeah.
It's been a while to get those numbers up.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow, yeah, over 108 million ADA in transaction volume.
Damn.
Wait, compared to JPEG Store, who has what am I doing? I messed something up.
That's okay.
There we go. 22 million. So 108 to 22 million. All time.
They're getting there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on to our next thing.
I know people will like this
kind
one.
of a big deal.
Cardania and Aeonium Sky partnership.
Oh yeah.
So
that deserves.
Yeah. Definitely. It definitely does.
It probably deserves a cheer. Let's be honest. This is exciting stuff.
I wish I remembered our marbles gesture. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because both of these people go to marble races, and Aeon makes the marbles for marble races. We love them both. I think it's a really perfect partnership. Aeon says, can you pull that up? Oh, okay. So Aeon says that since drops are becoming increasingly challenging, they've been exploring different options to try and facilitate a smoother experience. And the new minting system that they have will transition to using NFT makers payment gateway with their upcoming testament. And the testament is to make sure everything is working perfectly before 100% before they launch into block 10, which will happen shortly. Oh my God, we're on block 10.
Yeah,
and I know, I can't believe it. What a nice round number. That's a real celebration. The original drop dates have been moved since they coincided with the Sunday swap launch.
Would have been today.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been great. And so the temporary date for the testament is January 27th, which is subject to change depending on how things are going at that point.
And definitely everyone should be aware that it's only going to cost $2.8, or it's basically free. And you get a very fine Aeonium Sky piece.
Oh yeah.
Wait, for the testament. Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Gotta hit
Yeah,
that.
it's very sexy.
So other Cardanian news, they did a big airdrop to everyone who had whitelisted through their Discord server and everyone who had who was staked to summon pool. They dropped rad tokens, which is the first time the rad tokens have made it into the public's hands. Of course, it didn't go entirely as planned. There was an error with the minting, and they are going to recall all the rad tokens and reissue them, which is, I imagine, going to be a headache. But what are you going to do? They caught it before it went too far.
That's really good.
Rad tokens are going to be something that is used in the Cardania ecosystem. Holding a Cardania land terraform will get you airdrop rad tokens. I believe it's every
And you
epoch.
don't have to do anything
just
to
hold
get
it.
it. Like just having it.
Depending
I
on the
know.
power level of the land.
Yeah. I know a lot of people in there were asking if they needed to like do something to get it.
Like
You know,
to
if
drop
you
or
have
something.
if you're staked to summon also, right?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
think it's also that.
All right, now I want to show this little video from
yeah,
Cardania because it's kind of a big
freaked
deal.
out. I mean, this is one
Get
of the most
ready.
exciting moments I have ever had in this community when this happened. I couldn't even handle it.
So this is going to be, I'm going to share the system audio. So I think, Tyler, you need to stop talking during this. I'm pretty sure that's how we make this work.
Attention citizens, detecting quantum dark energy surge. Hazardous levels of rad detected. Summoning imminent.
Good day to you one and all. This is I, Justin Hawkins, from the darkness, you know, touching you. I have been summoned here today to bless Cardania as the most rad destination in the entire metaverse. Join me as I sing Cardania, Cardania, the most rad destination in the metaverse. Smell that? It's radness. I'll see you on the virtual ice. Lots of love, one and all. Peace!
All right, so
Love it.
I smell it.
love it. So to add to that, who are we getting to promote the news show?
I know, right?
Cameo.
I've been
It
thinking
looks like
about
you can
that
just book
very
people,
thing.
so I think we should absolutely do that.
I
We should
mean,
find like a famous reporter and be like, have him like say it's all legit.
I'm gonna try to. I really have been thinking about reaching out to some people that I think could really like
Cameo. Apparently it's
benefit
a
from being in CNFTs too. You know,
I wonder
like
how much it costs.
It depends on. I got one for if anyone knows. Do you guys know? Oh my gosh, the dude who used to like drink like a whole bottle. Shoe Nice. Shoe Nice. I don't know if you guys know Shoe Nice. But I got a cameo of him for one of my friends last year.
Oh, that
It
sounds
depends. It
awesome.
could be like $500 to like $500 depending on the person.
damn.
Yeah.
Could be something to do.
And some people might just want to do it to do it.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right, rad. Well, really cool to see
Probably.
him. Love
Not for
love the
free.
darkness. So very cool.
Yeah. Amazing.
All right. Well, we gotta hurry up a little bit. We're chewing the
Yeah,
fat.
let's get through it.
Let's go to the next thing. 7 days of Yummy.
7 days of Yummy announcements. So the first announcement is Yummy takes London. They're hosting a very exciting exhibition and pop-up shop in summer of 2022, and inviting special guests and media to come to the event. Simultaneously, they will be running an advertising campaign projected to reach 2 million plus people. The exhibition and shop will run for about 5 days, and you can expect to see brand new Yummy artwork, exclusive merchandise, and NFTs with plenty of photo opportunities.
Cool.
London.
That's smart.
Place to be.
The other announcement 2 out of 7, which I'm expecting are coming later this week. They have a bunch of collabs with well-known faces and projects lined up for 2022. And their first is with crypto YouTuber Hatoshi.
All right.
This right here.
Yeah, I remember him from he was in the Cardano space collabs a while back. That's cool.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Oh my god, so cute. That looks great.
So like you guys can see, they're creating some mini collections with the NFTs like in this style. So
all right, very
that's
cool.
gonna be really cool. I like that it's a little different, you know. It's really cool. That event sounds amazing. NFTs with photo opportunities.
Honestly,
and cameos probably.
We should consider going. I really want to get away from my computer and like.
Hell yeah!
See how well our board game does.
Let's actually
go to London.
Yes, you've been working
I'd
too
love
hard,
to.
Tyler, and we need to start planning whatever our vacation is. Definitely.
Yeah, we gotta do something
immediately, so that we have that to look forward to.
Sure.
What's up, Soup and Sando, Connor
Soup and
Anderson?
Sando, meow.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right, glad to have you all
Nice
here.
penguin PFP.
Cool.
Oh yeah. All right, so CNFT tools have an update. They added some new features such as sales history and trait floors. So floors for traits. That's really good. And it's something that I've been waiting for. I mean, not that they should have done it sooner, but like it's something I've been looking forward to forever, from the very beginning of this thing, because it just makes it so much easier. But very cool. CNFT tools constantly improving and making it better, making the user experience better.
I want to say we're streaming to a new channel today. Shouldn't we share that?
That's right.
So we're going to be simultaneously streaming to NFT Update and to CNFT News on YouTube, which doesn't actually end in CNFT News yet because you got to have 100 subscribers to get that.
Yeah, we got a little ways to go.
So you can check out that link on our Twitter, right?
It's just below as well.
Okay,
and
cool.
I guess I'll pop it into the chat here.
Yeah, and we would be so thrilled if y'all liked and subscribed and checked out that other
Yeah, we were
channel
live
too.
on multiple channels. Now this other channel is more for so we can do clips and we can chop stuff up and post stuff in easier digestible things without overloading the NFT update channel with with all sorts of extras.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's see what else we got.
Yeah, let's talk about this Dune copyright story. So there was an article from Screen Rant Spice DAO that said that $3 million was spent at a Christie's auction for the rare book detailing filmmaker Alejandro Jodorowsky's adaptation of Frank. Of Frank. I forgot. I don't know how to say his last name. Herbert.
Herbert. Yeah. Frank Herbert.
Okay. Frank Herbert's epic science fiction novel Dune. They posted a tweet stating what their plans were to do with the book, which were to make the book public to the extent permitted by law and to produce an original animated limited series inspired by the book and sell it to a streaming service, and to support derivative projects about it from the community. So the article says that Jodorowsky's Dune pitch book is already available to view for free via Google, and the people behind the purchase do not actually own the copyright to anything regarding Dune. We actually talked about this last week, so this is kind of interesting to get more about it. In a Medium article, Spice DAO responded saying that after 2 months of outreach, they were unable to come to an agreement with any rights holders of the book of collected storyboards of Jodorowsky's Dune. They go on to say that they were so inspired by the book and learning more about its creation that they wanted to see how they could develop their own intellectual property that they 100% own and control all aspects. I don't totally understand.
So is this going to be a NFT collection? Is that the idea?
Well, it seems like that was the intent, but they don't have the rights they were expecting to have.
Yeah. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, it kind of seems like they were trying to come to something and thought they might be able to, but then they didn't or something.
So a near miss.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if they manage to make it happen. But
Totally.
Very interesting.
Definitely.
There's always something going on out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, sorry to chew the fat one more time, but Connor said that we have some really great colors going on, which I just noticed that you guys have like the purple and I got the yellow. I know we talked about the yellow last week, but
Wow.
we got both of our colors going on. Also, Stella's scaring
The
me.
girl behind
Stella's rocking the right
scares me,
colors.
however. Well, you know, she's a powerful
She's,
woman.
I mean, if you saw her in her thoughts today, you should be a little scared because she's talking about some ass she's kicked, but she's pretty amazing. Don't worry. We won't let her hurt you.
Okay, let's jump forward here. Lily Launchpad.
Lily pad.
Okay, so Happy Hoppers Club has got something cool going on. We're gonna pop this up, and maybe I can include the pop-up sound effect this time.
Definitely.
There it is. Been missing it. It
Mhm.
just doesn't feel right without it.
Mhm.
All right, the Happy Hoppers Club released details about their plans for a new project called Lilypad Launchpad. Nice. The way it works is if they see a project they like, maybe it's the art style, maybe the artist's team, maybe the utility, they will work with that project to secure some whitelist spots for the Hopper community in
Wow.
return for giving their project some love on the Twitter and helping them get more attention. And the whitelist spots will be raffled off to verified holders.
I love this. I love
Very
the idea
interesting.
of big projects using their bigness to help other people come up. That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool. Always looking forward to see what Happy Hoppers is going to do next.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun project. Okay, so
Udon is so hot right
Yeah,
now. I
right?
totally agree, Soup and Sando.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my God. All right, so what we've got next is our special guest. That's right. We've got Ada Ninjas, Tommy from Ada Ninjas coming on here. But before we pop him up, we need to hear from the audience because there's a rule now. We can't, show you the special guests unless y'all are cheering, unless you're making a lot of noise. So just so you know, we have a special setup that will broadcast the sound collectively from all of your houses.
Yeah.
And that's this sound. So are you guys ready to
And
cheer?
try to make sure you synchronize it.
Yeah, it's got to be synced.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing really well. So here we go. You ready? It's happening. It's time. Let's do it. Special guest. Go.
Tommy.
Welcome. All right.
Good morning, guys. How are we doing today?
Doing really well.
We're doing
So glad to
great.
have you here.
Thanks for the introduction. What a time to be alive today. Hey, with all this stuff happening in this space.
Yeah,
You're
today
so right.
especially.
Happy
Oh, man.
Congestion Day to you, Tommy.
That's right. Glad we could
I'm
be
excited.
here.
I'm excited. There's a lot happening. It's quite crazy. It's madness. It's mayhem, but yeah, it's exciting stuff for us.
It absolutely
That's
is.
the best environment to live in. Let's be honest. There's so much potential that is like we're swimming in all the time.
It means a lot. Exactly. There's a lot of potential. And every time we have something like this, it's because people want to be using Cardano.
Yeah.
It's not because they're sick of it or they hate it or they think it's bad. It's because they love it and they want to get in on it.
Yeah.
And here we are suffering.
That's
because
really cool. That's just there's good sides and bad sides to everything.
That's how it goes, right?
Well, we are really excited to have you. I know you'll have a lot going on, a lot of amazing plans, and I actually got to dive deep into the website for the first time, and I really recommend everyone go check out the Ada Ninjas website. You'll have amazing news.
So much lore.
You've got the roadmap. Like, I love lore, and I love it.
Absolutely. Very cool. I mean, it's how long has the lore been building for this project?
Yeah.
The law started when we conceptualized Ada Ninjas. That was what started the whole concept. We started back in September, how it was all conceptualized, and then we went from concept to product in about 4 weeks. So we hired, we went looking for a storyteller, and we were connected with a storyteller, Ignacio, who just created this amazing universe, which is set in Southeast Asia, a fictional world called Nineveh, and he's
Great
just
name. I love that name. Oh man, it's so good. Yeah.
yes, since then he's just been building the world, whether it's the physical lands, whether it's the environment, and then the population, people, culture. We are building our own wiki on fandom as well. That's on top of this 80 Ninjas website, just to collect all the information, because there's just so much stuff being released now that if we don't do it soon, people will just be confused when they will get in or feel overwhelmed.
Totally.
Absolutely.
It's definitely good to have it in other places too. I'd love to talk about the stuff that you're trying to do in this quarter, like what's going on right now.
Yeah, what's the project doing?
Yeah, first of all, we are releasing our Ninja Scroll, which is our technical white paper within the next 24 to 48 hours. So this kind of is our plans, or the roadmap that we intend to deliver in 2022. And it's just essentially talking about basically what we've done so far since launching in October. What are the things that we've delivered for the community? And then obviously what's the utility that we're trying to introduce into the ecosystem, which is essentially at its core a voting mechanism that allows our community to influence the story of our manga comic. So our core deliverable is a manga. And we have an operational workflow that has allowed us to deliver 15 pages of manga weekly, which is something that we're really excited about.
That's
crazy.
I just remember the first time I heard about 80 Ninjas was during CNFT con, and it's just amazing to me how much has blown up recently. It's like there's a lot of projects out there, and I just wish I would have even heard about y'all sooner, but I'm really glad that I'm finding all this out now.
Yeah.
That's all right. We've got plenty of room for you guys in the community. We have a second launch coming up very soon with the second clan. So you're talking about lore previously. We have 3 individual ninja clans, each having their own identity. One's more about trust and loyalty and integrity. Another's more about freedom, sustainability. They're the nomads. And then another clan which is about the you can talk about the Yakuza clan, you can say, or the people that are underground, the necromancers. So there's all these different elements. Yeah. So come join the server and have a speak to the people there. They might help you with picking a clan. But yeah, plenty of room, plenty of space for you guys to join.
That's really so cool. Great.
Definitely gonna want to get a little involved in this one.
Yeah, definitely.
What is something that you would want the community to know about the 80 Ninjas project?
Well, I think there's a lot of talk in the space at the moment about this term of short-term utility, or what's the floor, what's the what was the mint price. I think we as developers, we came into this project wanting to be a long-term project and trying to realize value from a utility standpoint, not necessarily from a profit maximizing standpoint. There's a lot of conversation about why aren't you guys focusing on the floor of the ninjas? I just wanted to communicate to everyone that we are trying to deliver value to the ecosystem, which is our core products of manga, allowing you guys to vote and have a say into the story. So you create your own adventure type of manga, and this is what our core deliverable will be for the next year. So as much as I love to say that we're gonna do things to try to make our floor in the short term go to to the moon, that's not sustainable for us. That's not, I think, great for the long term.
Shouldn't be a focus. I mean, not
yeah.
Like,
right? Well, like that's exactly how we'll just create all the exact problems we already have. If we focus on money as the main thing, then we're just gonna recreate a smaller version of everything that we already have problems with.
Yeah, like turns NFTs into altcoins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
and
what it's about.
and like
Yeah,
all
I-
these things that like the project is doing is like building like everything with Cardano, like you want to build like a solid project, and then everything like will come
Mhm.
after. I
It
kind of
follows. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I want the market to dictate value based on, the price based on the value we provide to them. So as an entry
Mhm.
point, if you were to spend X ADA to join our ecosystem, are you going to get X ADA back in terms of value? Not necessarily back in profit, but it's about, hey, if I join the community, I get involved with
Experience.
Yeah,
the experience. Is it worthwhile? If this goes to zero, in terms of the NFT price, am I gonna still feel like I got the value out of it? So that's something that we strive for every day
Absolutely.
to get right.
I like that a
I
lot.
feel that.
We do have a question here from the audience. Will the manga cost ADA, or will it be a benefit for holders, or is there details about that yet?
Yeah, so we have released about 62 pages, which is split over 4 chapters of the Arima Origins clan story, and that's actually on our website for anyone to
Oh, I see.
read
So it's totally
now.
free.
Oh,
That's great.
wow. That's good.
Yeah, we want to open it as much as possible to, I guess, the wider manga community, because we know that manga community,
Here we go.
people who love manga don't necessarily know about NFTs and vice versa. So it's just about this education piece first and foremost. Yeah, you can click on chapter 4 just to open it up and have a
Oh man, look how
quick
great.
sneak peek through there. But yeah, it's just about bringing value to the system. I think as we evolve as a brand or as a business, we may lock the first few weeks just to NFT holders, just so they get that exclusive access, and then obviously free for anyone else afterwards. But in conversations about releasing our physical copies, we're still trying to understand, well, how do we provide value to the holders as well. We are connecting with a company called NFT Link.digital.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
she's got the shirt.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we've got
yeah.
it. Yeah. We've partnered with them. We're
sure.
actually creating a physical manga book a
That's
version that
great.
has the NFT link that gives you the certificate that this is maybe the first 100 to be printed, and it's sealed.
Whoa.
So you don't need to open up; it's pristine, and we'll potentially be selling that for ADA just because it is a physical item and it's a collectible. If that makes sense.
That's like
Oh, yeah.
oh man,
Absolutely.
I just forgot about how cool this could be for comics, manga. Like, it's sort of the verification that you were there at this time, because of the NFT and the blockchain, and instead of, I mean, the physical item itself is amazing, but then there's also the other layer, which is really cool.
I gotta ask too. Trevor was just scrolling through the manga. How you said? Did you say you put out one of those a week? Was that or a month?
A
What?
week. So
A week?
each chapter that
Wow.
you see there is a week in production.
Holy
That's
We have 3.
15
One per
pages.
week.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, we tried our best to make it as don't compromise on quality of the manga, and I think we've hit a really incredible sweet spot
Looked
because we have
great.
3 people working on it.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
about to
quality
go
and
dig in tonight.
yeah, and quantity too. I mean that's crazy for that much work in a week. That's wild. How many people do you guys have on your team?
So overall, we have about 22 core staff.
Wow.
Including
Wow.
me, my co-founders Dushan, the chief creative officer, which is also the storyteller Ignacio. Then we have creative writers helping us with the story. We have a bunch of illustrators, and our lead illustrator is Artie from the Philippines. There's 3 people with the manga. We have NFT illustrators. We have concept art illustrators. We have a bunch of other people as well, operational staff, marketers, blog writers, and everything. It's crazy what's
No
happening.
wonder
in the
that
past 6 months.
website is
Yeah,
so
right?
ballin'.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys put a lot of love into it.
I want to
That's
see that
wonderful.
concept art. I love concept art.
Yeah,
I'll
true.
give some sneak peeks.
Yeah, that could be a behind the scenes thing. I think it's really cool and good that you have it open for people to read, because right now we do need to be welcoming because people don't know about it, and it's going to be something that could just totally, it could be a crossover for Cardano NFTs for sure, just because someone finds it for loving.
Yeah. It's another inroad to Cardano and the NFT community, which is really cool. And it's a different one that has not really been taken, at least on Cardano that we've seen.
Exactly.
So very cool.
Yeah, exciting stuff. But as much as I want to talk about 18 Ninjas, I think there's a really special thing that we want to talk about, which is Sunday Swap's Dex launch and how that's gonna, I guess, improve the ecosystem, not just for us, but for the whole
absolutely. I'd love to
network
hear
as a
that.
whole.
Yes, please.
Just one second. I'm trying to find the concept art for you guys, so then you can share it with the community.
Great.
How many screens do you have over there? I see you looking all over.
Looks like 3.
I have a few.
Maybe it's 5.
Tyler, you got one up above your head too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
We haven't joined me looking up at a screen.
No.
That'd be cool. Mount a big one up there.
It's definitely fun. You throw like the price charts up there or something. You feel all professional.
And Tommy, y'all are even making music, right?
Yes. So we have a music production composer company that we've partnered with as well. We have released the first track. It's called Another Day, Another Night. We released that about 2 to 3 weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago. And we have about 80,000 streams so far on the track.
Nice.
So that's really exciting for us, because I think music, manga, anime, they fit really well as a theme. And we just wanted to be proactive in that sense, in making sure that we're creating music that's fit for purpose and for the community. The community actually got to see the lyrics before, we did the voice track, and they suggested recommendations, and some of their suggestions were included in as the official lyrics.
Yes, that's so cool. I love the idea of because like we love D&D, and it's so cool because it's like collaborative storytelling, and it's like really fun when you're making these decisions with other people. Really good.
Talking about D&D, we do a weekly D&D inspired event where the clans get to skirmish with each other and fight to see who wins the clan battles. And there is death. There is death at the end of each skirmish.
As there would be.
That is very interesting. Yes,
we'll definitely be there for that.
Gonna have to check some of this out. It sounds very special and unique and exciting.
I just sent a link to the chat. You guys get
yes,
it?
the private chat. Here we go. We're gonna pop this up for sure. All right, we got a concept art here. Let's see what we got.
That's concept art.
Holy moly. Okay, yeah. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to buy some more 18 Ninjas right now.
Yeah, so we have one person specifically designing these cities for us. So we've created a whole map, a world, a country of Nineveh. There's 12 regions, obviously cities within that. So we are going to visualize this as much as possible via concept art for the community. Obviously, this is where the battles will take place and the story will take place. And we are also getting the community to, I guess, provide their suggestions as well, doing some contests to say, hey, this is a city. These are the core, attributes of the city. What are your thoughts on improving it? So as much as possible, we try to get the community involved in delivering this, and then we just showcase it, because this is incredible stuff.
So was this all illustrated, or is this?
So this is all done on Photoshop. Digital artist by Kate Kazula, which is one of our artists. Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy.
I'm definitely interested in hanging out there.
Yeah, we're gonna chill.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna chill.
It's got a lot of good aspects of city life and nature.
Like a lighthouse up here, huh?
Yeah, like a lighthouse tower, that's crazy.
It's nice.
Yeah, we're trying to balance history with the modern world, because this universe is set in 2033, just about 10 years ahead of us, and so it's just trying to understand some of these I guess aspects, and trying to make it more realistic rather than planes flying around. It's more about, okay, how do we balance the two worlds together?
Honestly, going around 10 years away from us is a really
Who
interesting,
knows?
because it's so different than 10 years in other time periods. It's so much more potent than it ever has been.
That's so
So
true.
that's a good
Yeah,
intention.
potent 10 years ahead of us, people. So let's get through it together.
And just
Definitely.
letting you guys know that any concept art that we unofficially or officially release, it gets minted on the blockchain and we airdrop it to our holders. So
Oh, no.
one lucky person will receive this in their wallet. It's just a
Damn.
random raffle.
That's
That's
crazy.
huge. I love that.
Y'all just keep having
I
more
know,
cool
right?
stuff. Like, I can't even believe it.
Well, I think we should mention at this point that the Stella auction is still happening, and show off what we're talking about, because there she is. Stella is our mannequin. We dressed her in a new outfit every time. This time we dressed her as a ninja, kind of a noir ninja. And I wanted to share.
Her
It was
sword is too
we were
heavy.
inspired by some of the Ada ninjas out there, so we tried to give it a
All
little
of our
something.
guests. Yes.
And this is just a little card we put out there to benefit the show. And it's on auction in our Discord, if any of you are interested. I will post a link in chat. Okay, that's enough shilling. Let's get back. So we wanted to talk about Sunday Swap. Yeah, what are you seeing? Have you tried to do any transactions today? Have you run into any issues?
I haven't just yet. I was being a bit of a degen last night, trying to buy a few tokens. I got some, but yeah, I woke up this morning straight for the interview, and now trying to understand what's happening with Sunday Swap and the community. I'm surprised the price action hasn't been affected too much, even though things have pretty much been put into a pause. But yeah, we have heaps of people trying to buy ninjas and not being able to. Our floors just shot through the roof for some odd reason, and so we're trying to manage this whole thing. But the community is just so excited. Everyone's just like this is the next level or the next step that we need to get through, because Dexter's is going to be crazy for adoption for us.
And I mean, we're totally going to talk about things like before Sunday Swap and after Sunday Swap. I think even more than before smart contracts and after smart contracts. I thought smart contracts was going to be like the biggest thing, but it's like
that's what I mean. This is what comes. This is what everyone was thinking about when they were talking about smart contracts, was what was coming from the smart contracts, and what was kind of expected by some people who were not really paying a lot of attention, that they would be happening immediately or within even a month or something. But this was only 3 months later.
Long,
right? September, October, December, November,
it's a few months.
January. Okay, that's 4 on my fingers, anyways.
Yeah, it's crazy where we've come from 6 months, isn't it? Yes, we got the infrastructure's there with smart contracts, but now it's just the actual implementation of it. I think JPEG Store did an incredible job forcing people to only use smart contracts. Now CNFT are trying to introduce that only as well. I wish both marketplaces the best. We are partnering up with a third marketplace that is going to be launching in the next month or two. I can't say too much about that other than that.
Interesting.
That's a good little tidbit. I like that.
Interesting. Yeah, keep it the mystery.
Okay, so what is it that what was the hardest thing? What was a big hurdle that y'all had to overcome, that you were unsure how it was all going to work out in the development?
I think my co-founder and I, Zushan, we didn't know too much about the space coming in. We knew a lot about the concepts, right, of NFTs, but we didn't understand the technicalities of how to deliver. All right, what does it minting even mean? Right, that's how much of a newbie I was when I got into the space, because I only got in May last year. So it's a big learning curve, but this is the beauty, right? We're a great team behind us. Learning every day in the Discord, the communities supporting us as well. So, like I said, concept to market in 4 weeks. We were building the profile pic avatars, the layers as we were going. We were building the website as we were going. We were teasing people as it was being delivered. So everything was just all happening at one time because, to be honest with you guys, we weren't expecting such a big hit of community members in the first month, let
Yeah,
alone
you can't
You never
expect
know,
it,
right?
like
Sometimes
Yeah, so-
it strikes the imagination and it just works.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
So I
guys-
think we aligned with a lot of people in the space's, I guess,
Why?
vision.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just took it from there. I think you're talking about a big challenge or a hurdle we had to get through. We did a really big rookie mistake during our launch. We provided essentially the wrong minting address on our website. So we
I
got
heard about that. Yeah.
we got a big hit of I think 170,000 ADA into this wallet.
Oh man.
Luckily, it was a giveaway wallet that we were managing.
Oh,
You
I remember.
controlled it.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
this whole.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a good. I mean, it's like it's kind of nice to have a something bad happen that isn't that
It's not a
bad, but can
disaster,
really teach
right?
you a lot.
But it could have been.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah, so we first and foremost said, okay, this is the most important thing for us. This is people's funds. How do we get it back to them? So essentially, we just dropped everything and set up a program or API that just did the refunds. Did all the refunds within 24 hours. I think gave everyone an extra 1 or 2 ADA just for the transaction fees to cover that. And then we tried to move forward from that, right? I think Zishan and I, we didn't sleep for about 36 hours, prior to launch.
You guys,
But we had to go live to the community on Discord. I think there was like about 2,000 members on a Discord, just trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, we got through that. That's one of the biggest lessons learned for us. As smooth as everything can be from development, we did everything by the book. No invite contest, nothing fishing in terms of mass DMs. Like everything was organic, and then just one little human error. I wouldn't say affected us in the long term, but it definitely did scare us in that short term.
I'll bet.
I believe it. Yeah.
What a crazy thing.
And
It's
now
a lot
you're
of
stronger
data
for
to be worried about.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Sounds like you handled it really well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just that's a great story that illustrates a lot of your interaction with the community and the way that the dedication that you guys have to making sure that community is first, right? That's important. Floor price might not be first, but community is. And that's the vibe I'm getting off this project, just talking to you here and what I've looked at. And I really like that.
Yeah, there's a few notable stories, when we did that mistake, we went on a AMA, and we had so much support. My DMs were like, you've done a great job. Don't worry about this. It'll all get we'll move on from this. The community will support you. I think our lead developer was like, Tommy and Zishan haven't slept for 36 hours. Let them get their sleep for the next 12 hours. They deserve it. They'll come back fresh and they'll figure out a solution to compensate you guys. So we had the peace of mind to get that rest that we needed so that we can actually come back fresh.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to make another one.
Knowing you need a break.
Another mistake.
Knowing you need a break is such a key part of doing your best work.
I think so.
Knowing that there's value in having some sleep or a break.
Yeah, and I think if the community hadn't been so strong, we would have failed that project, because you guys know this space, right? The community can be very tough on any project that does any mistake, let alone this mistake. So the FUD was coming through. The FUD was coming through like crazy, and the community was just like, "Don't worry, guys. They will get back there. We got them. We'll back them up." And by the time we got back, there was literally no FUD coming through. That was the craziest thing for us.
Wow.
Your back. You got their back. They got your back.
Exactly. It just shows how well it can work. It just shows how well things can work if you're really trying to make things good for people. It's reciprocated.
If there's trust on both sides.
And you're not doing things just to get things in return. You will still get things in return.
Oh man, that's really interesting.
I know. I can't wait to. I can't. Finding out that all this manga is available on the website like right now is so cool. I can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
Eric says that the Discord link isn't working. I'll pop up a new one here.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, awesome. But yeah, what way, before we wrap up, I want to know how people should get involved that are just trying to come in. I'm sure going to Discord, finding your clan. But
Yeah, I think if you understand Discord, absolutely go into our Discord and just go to the Ninjas chat and just have a conversation. This is the best way to kind of get involved is just say hi and then have a conversation with the community members, because then you would start understanding, well, why is it that people are here? Why are you guys talking about 18 ninjas? What's the whole thing about the clans about? Which clan should I pick? Because it's people are recruiting into their clans as well. There's a lot of banter coming through. This is the fun thing about that community, and why I think people usually come back, just because there is that friendly banter. Twitter is always a good place to kind of see the alpha that comes through, the news of updates. But yeah, if there's any suggestions for newcomers, because that's something for us that we're trying to understand as well, because we know that Discord's usually a barrier to entry for some, and they don't always have the time to be on there. Sometimes just seeing a whole list of channels already gives people anxiety. So it's about managing that process. But like interaction on Twitter is always a good first place as well.
That's great.
I do gotta say, I think this is the first guest where we both, you guys don't know because he messaged me, but Trevor messaged me because he's having issues buying an Ada Ninja 2. So I think this is the first guest where we're like actively buying during the show.
Yeah,
where both of us are.
I mean, I tried before the show, but the congestion, I actually, it's
Happy
terrible.
Congestion Day.
Well, congestion day, exactly. It's fine.
Exactly.
It's just one of those
We're
things.
gonna get in, Ninja.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Well, I wanted to ask you something totally off CNFT topic. I just wanted to ask you what you do for fun. Like, what's your hobbies? Tell me a little bit about Tommy.
So as you can see behind me, there's a MIDI player keyboard. I like to give that a bit of a go every now and then. To be fair, I haven't really. It's gathering some dust because it's taking. This project is taking away some time. But yeah, like music production is something that I'd really like to get into. Aeonium Sky. Aeonium Sky, like that's a really big project I want to connect with and collaborate, because their music, that loop they do with the music is incredible, and we want to introduce that somehow into our
Jameson
as well.
did the music on that one, and I'm sure more music,
he's great too.
That'd be great. I'd love to see that collab.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. Do you guys read any manga or watch any anime?
Not really.
No, not really.
Not.
I want to.
I
just
recently
I
would love it for so long.
Right. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Just recently watched Arcane on Netflix, which is a League of Legends story universe series. So done by Riot, the company, and that was something that I'd recommend anyone to watch.
Arcane is your rec.
Okay, that's a good one. We watched Castlevania, which we really enjoyed.
Yes, we love Castlevania.
A bit of blood there is good. Not bad.
Yeah, exactly. All right, legit. Well, is there anything else you want to touch on for this project before we say goodbye?
No, I think that's it. Hey, come join the Discord, have a chat with the community. We obviously have the scroll coming out, which is a really good entry point for you guys to understand what projects or what it is that we essentially do. And then if you're excited about getting into join the community, either buy the Arama clan from secondary or wait. You need an Arama clan to buy Atsuko, which is the clan coming up in Feb 4th.
We got our eye on Arama, definitely.
Yeah. Thanks for allowing me to come in the show again today. It's always great to chat to people in the community.
Absolutely, it was our pleasure.
Definitely, it's been amazing. Definitely,
this was huge.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have you on again too.
Oh yeah, we'll be looking forward to it.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll catch up later. Thank you so much for coming.
Tell the team we said hi.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Oh no, we forgot the cheering. I mean,
Oh no.
you guys were a little late. That was on you.
Fashionably.
Could cheer a little earlier so he can hear you, but whatever. I understand. It's
It's a lot of cheering to do.
okay.
All
So
right,
great. Well, we're gonna go to our next segment, which is the Cardano news. So let's see what might be going on out there.
God.
And
Put in to Cardano, the
Yeah.
best blockchain.
What was
Blockchain.
that,
Cardano, the
Tyler?
blockchain of the future. Oh,
That's
I was
what-
gonna say we have no Cardano news today because nothing's happening.
Oh no,
I can't get any
nothing.
transactions out.
The news is everything's paused.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, everything's paused.
But also hugely inaccurate because we do
Yes.
have Cardano
Yeah,
news.
we do.
Take a look at this.
Hypocycloids. Oh my. Well, it's interesting. I was going to write an article about this and quickly realized I was not going to write an article about this because it was very in-depth math. Charles is like, just go read up on hypocycloids. And I'm like, I don't understand this language.
I tried to, Charles.
I wanted to know. But yeah, he said, for those who don't know the origins of the Cardano logo, read up on hypocycloids. And I just like looking at the little GIF. I mean, I'm just happy to see a picture of I've always wondered what the deal with the Cardano logo was because Charles always pays so much homage to past people in history and usually puts a lot of thought behind these things. So it was really cool to begin to know what was up with that.
Yeah.
So Cardano, the Italian mathematician,
That guy.
he was the first to describe hypocycloids,
He's a genius.
the pointed plane curves generated by the trace of a fixed point on a small circle that rolls within a larger circle. So I don't know. I kind of take that to mean sort of things functioning on a small level and large level all working together. Something like that.
Yeah, it's a great logo. I mean, it really tells a story.
And it's bright.
More
It's
than
like
I thought it did.
Yeah.
I've now learned.
mhm.
I mean, it's really cool that they were introduced by Cardano himself. I
The
mean, it just makes so
Cardano.
much sense. But
Mhm.
that's yeah, very cool. Let's see what else we got going on here. Oh yeah, scaling solutions. That's right. There are some.
They're coming, and they're going to use the data from what's happening right now to make it more efficient.
So here's a nice little video where the director of Cardano architecture, John Woods, outlines the plan for scaling layer 1 in 2022. You can watch the video to hear him outline the 11 steps being taken. So check that out. It's pretty interesting stuff. I mean, a little dry, maybe confusing to someone who doesn't know all the technical stuff like me, but still worth watching. It's good to keep up on what's happening. There's also a parameter update in the works, or that's coming up on
The bump.
Tuesday.
The bump.
They tweeted today. This just came out. This is hot news. They tweeted today that a parameter update will take effect at the boundary of Epoch 317. That's Thursday, the 25th. And the current PlutoScript memory units per transaction equals 11.25 million. No, yes.
Mhm.
But after this change, it will be 12.5.
A whole nother million.
So
and a little.
1.25
Yeah.
million memory unit per transaction increase. This will provide additional resources for PlutoScripts and the dApps utilizing them. Once deployed, they will monitor carefully over at least one epoch. Is it epoch or
Epoch.
Epoch to determine the next incremental increase.
Cool.
So there are plans.
So
And
will
people
that-
who are much
yeah.
smarter than we are taking care of it.
Mhm.
True.
Makes me sleep a little better at night.
Totally. We've also got some Ethereum to ADA comparison.
Yes, let's take a look.
Coming on Cardano Daily.
Cardano Daily with the great charts.
Graphics.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so the you do this.
Oh, well, I mean, it just shows that on the left here we have Cardano and on the right we have Ethereum. And the volume the transaction volume is higher on Cardano recently,
Right.
while at the same time having 568 times cheaper fees.
I wonder
Hasn't
why
even
it's
broken
higher.
$1 million in fees here for this much volume, whereas Ethereum,
Wow.
whew, there is a big difference.
That's
Of course, Ethereum,
crazy.
works right now, whereas Cardano doesn't really. That's just because it's congestion day, okay, guys? But we do have to report the facts.
Yeah.
That things are running a little rough today.
But it's anticipated.
That's right.
There's
Everyone
a difference
knew,
when
there
you're
were
prepared
videos
for
about
things.
it.
Yes.
But watch out for the flood that's gonna flood in from the rest of the
Exactly. Once they get
crypto
this stuff
community.
figured out, it's just going to be wild.
And FUD even
Yeah.
from people that are in finance that don't want this to happen. It could be coming from a lot of people
Classic
with different
FUD.
agendas.
Classic. All right.
So here's
Sunday swap. Yeah, it's
got some
happening.
surprise news. I don't know if anyone knew about this.
God.
But Sunday swap.
Only we had mentioned this earlier in the episode.
Dang.
Yeah, right. But they're launching today. Full launch on the mainnet. Pretty much a full launch. So currently, I believe that people can create liquidity pools. And that might be the only thing you can do right now. But soon, everyone will be able to swap.
Yes. Yeah. And later in this evening, it's gonna be happening. I think actually in just a few hours.
Yeah,
like 3 hours or something. I think.
No, it's in like 30 minutes.
Whoa, during the news.
Wow,
Yeah.
during the news, we're going to be able to really cover this. I'm going to pop it up
live on the scene.
We're going to look at it, think about it. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be really cool.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
But first, we have another special guest. It's time. That's right. We've been waiting for him. We have backstage enjoying the hospitality provided by PNS Studios.
The music.
That's right. There's music. There's bowls of pretzels.
Created by Brigitte.
Yeah.
She's listening to her own music.
So
that's the music we provide.
Back there, we've got Brigitte, who is creating a project called Pearl Farm, and Cardano Robin, who is helping her on her way into the CNFT ecosystem. And why don't we make a lot of noise for... Oh, there you all are. I'm glad to hear you. We'll make a lot of noise for our special guests.
Hey guys.
What's up, guys?
Stoked to be here.
Okay, everybody.
Thank you for having
Trying to
me.
rally the crowd here.
They're pretty rapid. We gotta keep them under control. Welcome. All right. How cool. Oh, we got a little visitor back there.
Aw, a
Of course,
pupper.
man, that's my puppy.
Oh, what's his
All right.
name?
You know I got to bring the views, right?
Oh yeah, that's how we do it.
Definitely.
What was his
Bring in
name?
adorable pets. Good move.
What was his name?
It's Max. He's almost
Max.
10.
Max.
All right.
Nice.
Welcome to the
Cute.
show,
He's
Max.
nice.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Brigitte, I have been fangirling out about your stuff, the colors, the art style, your music videos. I mean, I am really glad that you found this place, the Cardano NFT community, and I think that you're gonna fit right in so good.
Thank you so much. That really means so much. I'm so glad too. I'm so happy to be here. I'm already having so much fun and I just got here. So yeah, it's gonna be sweet. And thank you. I'm really glad you like the project so far.
I see you repping that Ween shirt. I saw some
Oh,
awesome
dude.
poster art you did.
They're my favorite band. Don't even get me started. Let's talk about that.
Well,
Yeah.
we want to hear about what you're trying to do, like what your kind of style is, whatever you want to share and want people to know.
For sure.
So, that's why we're at it.
Oh yeah, that's my website. So Pearl Farm is a multimedia project I've been working on for a while, and I've kind of like on the illustration side, I was having trouble figuring out the right medium for it because there's a storyline and there's lots of world building, but it's not quite a graphic novel. Although eventually, I would like to make all these big things like a graphic novel or an animated series or whatever. But for now, it's just like this illustration series. And so when Robin approached me with the idea of doing NFTs on Cardano, I was like, this is so like exactly what I've always wanted to do. I just didn't know how. So I'm trying to create this world around this character. The main character, she's a traveling bard. Her name's Vinny. And the main premise of the story is she has a flying ray companion named Hubble. That's the big manta ray. And so the main premise is
I was just gonna say.
they're on this big journey home. The world is called the Lofty Coastline. It's this archipelago, like a series of islands in space. So it's like this big space epic.
Space Islands. All right.
Yeah. And then there's the music component. So I write music for it. I have a couple songs out for it.
Tapestry.
And yeah. Both the main illustrations I have on my website, Tapestry, and the Night Dive one that we were just looking at are also like the album art for the 2 singles. So that's another way that I like to like tell the story and the lore through the lyrics. And my goal is to sort of capture the atmosphere of the world through the music. And I recently just another guitarist joined my band. It's a 2-piece now. Her name's Xander, and she's awesome. And yeah, we're doing.
I saw her Twitter.
We're like, yeah, she's awesome. So we're working on, we're building up the sound even more. Like starting to figure out the live show, and music on NFTs I'm seeing are like on the rise, so I'm really excited to like get
Good timing.
that too. Yeah, so it's really exciting. There's so much potential, and yeah, I've always also wanted to make a project where I can combine my art and music together, because I was never able to my whole life, like never able to stick with one or the other. Both are such a huge part of who I am. So I love the idea that with NFTs you can make, animated pieces with music attached to them or with audio. It's just like really exciting, and I'm stoked to get into it.
Oh yeah, the possibilities are endless, and your artwork is really very well suited for what we're doing here, and the energy you're bringing, everything. Yeah.
And you seem like someone who, I mean, you're already obviously so driven to create and innovate, and this is going to be the perfect, like, fertile ground for you to come up with even crazier. Like, it's good that you're not married to like exactly what you want to do with it, because I think this is going to give you an inspiration of so many different things that you never, because they weren't possible, that you never thought possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one of the main things that attracted me to this whole space, is just I've always wanted to make my projects more innovative, and I never was really doing what everyone else was doing. Even in art school, I was always kind of like a pariah or something. I don't know. So like, but
that's what we love, and that's what Cardano is made of.
Vibe on that.
We're all the freaks get together. Yeah, I love it. I feel right at home.
I know. It's the first time I've ever felt at home in that way. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Could we play some of your music during this interview? Would that be?
Are we going to get a copyright?
Or is that cool? I mean, I don't want to.
Oh, you should. Yeah, you can go on my Bandcamp
I've got it on my website here. There's just a couple.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm just gonna pop it up. See if this works.
Love to see.
Okay, is that coming through for y'all?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. It might be too loud.
Watching
well, let's just hear a little bit of it. Yeah.
Move through the rain in a nearby town. They're saying, "Won't get away." You know they're saying, "I won't get away."
All right. I could turn it down. It might make sense to leave it running. Yeah, I don't know that I can. if we can get a taste of it.
I mean, she's got an epic rock and roll voice, like of epic
I
proportions.
mean, really.
Because it's not like a cookie cutter voice. It's like I live for this life, and I'm living this life.
We got a minute of it.
That's really
for the whole thing. I should have planned better.
Everyone's
But
going to
thank
be
you for letting
listening
us
to
play
it
that.
themselves.
I'm gonna drop a direct link
That's
to that
awesome.
music in case y'all want to play it under this interview yourself, which might
It might be a good accompaniment to this interview.
yeah,
you
I
know?
think so.
It goes
But
so
where
well
do you
with
how do you
the,
record? Where do you do your audio recording?
Just in my home studio. It's all at home.
Sounds great.
Where I am now. So yeah, and where I think for future recordings, we're gonna probably go into Stygian sound. Xander's boyfriend Alex is an amazing producer, so we might, collaborate with him. Yeah, we'll see. We're still like it's exciting. We're in the early phase of the music, still figuring out the sounds. Yeah, but it's really just I write and record everything just at home, and then I have some friends mix it, but I produce everything. And on the 2 recordings I have out, it's all just me playing and singing everything because that was before I got together with Xander. So
damn, doing it all.
And it's on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and all that stuff if you guys want to check it out.
Great.
Awesome.
That'll be a lot easier. I like when I can add it to my Spotify current likes playlist. Then it gets played a lot more often.
Yeah.
Is it all under Pearl Farm? Or?
Yeah. I originally released the songs as Brigitte Roca, so I think on Spotify it's like Brigitte Roca and Pearl Farm.
Okay.
Be able to find it either one. Yeah, collab with myself.
I want to hear about how the name Pearl Farm was in.
Oh yeah. So there's like multiple meanings. In the story, Vinny, the main character, lives on a small pearl farm that's on the other side of the coastline, and the whole premise is her trying to come home to her pearl farm. So there's the very literal meaning of that, and then also, I really love pearls. I collect them. I do a lot of traveling to French Polynesia. I actually used to live on Bora Bora for a little bit. And, black pearls are everywhere over there. They sell them like on the street. And it's like I don't know, I'm just fascinated. They're so interesting.
I was gonna say, now I know what I would get you for your birthday, but then I was like, no, but black pearls are like really expensive, so that's crazy.
Yeah, but it's crazy. Like if you go to French Polynesia, they have like these cool like markets on the street there. You could get a really nice black pearl for like $10 or something. I don't know. So and I and my mom and I both collect them, so it's like our special little, I don't know what to call it. It's not quite a gemstone because it's like a live.
Right.
I don't know. It's like a live in a way, which I think is
it's
came from that. Yeah, it's a process. So we're kind of leaving Robin out a little bit.
I was about to ask something, but then he cut out. I want to know about how
it's like, what am I even doing here?
I want to know how y'all got to meet each other.
Yeah, and what the relationship has been, and where it's going.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I flew to DesignerCon over in LA to see Ronin Universe, if you guys know who that is, right?
Oh, yeah, indeed.
So I met Ronin Universe in the digital space, and apparently he was making toys and figurines for almost 7 years before he even came to Cardano. So he was relatively known in the physical toy designer world. So it was great to go over there to meet him, of course, and to kind of just see like the realm of collectors and toy distributors and makers and artists. And I found her when I was seeing Roninverse, and of course I was drawn to her art, and it was beautiful colors, and just the intricacy and just the tapestry of the pieces was just so moving. I'm looking at it right now. it helps me express my feelings toward it. And I was just like, wow, this
great.
person has just incredible art. And I was, kind of just, looking through the events and just trying to find pieces that I felt like, this art has good potential to express itself and to, be able to, now that we have the ability on a blockchain to essentially become, the maestro of this theater. Okay, I don't just see it as just making art or just putting art out to sell it like you're putting hot dogs on a stand, right? I kind of see it as more as or at least in the category that we're speaking of right now, I see this category as more of like a theater storyline lore where you're able to kind of collect the pieces and you're able to kind of support the artist and obviously enjoy the art, have it in your wallet, kind of like AO. AO has his own twist, and I feel like she has her own twist as well with her lyrics and her storyline. So again, I feel like this is kind of like that category, if that makes sense. So I'm excited that she's here and able to to take the abilities that we have now, the capabilities, and able to create a world where she wants to express herself.
I think that's my favorite category, the one that has the experiences, because if you think about it, that's the only thing we definitely have, this moment where we can get this experience. That's the only sure thing. Whereas anything with money is kind of like projected into the future. And like, I can get so much value just from like experiencing this person authentically expressing themselves. Like,
absolutely,
that's what we need more of in this world.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm speaking for myself personally, but there's a lot of crap out here in the space, and it's not just our ecosystem, but there's all the ecosystems. There's a lot of garbage out there. And, I see people have their own intentions and their own motives, and I understand that. And I have my own personal, intentions and motives. But I see the majority of the people in the space are kind of just here for just quick gains and just kind of they don't have the passion or the heart into these assets. And I don't know, a lot of us who've been here since the beginning kind of like we're rooted in the passion behind the artists. And, we weren't there to like figure out what the floor is on the marketplace. We didn't even have a marketplace, right? We barely could even trade amongst ourselves, right?
I forgot about that time.
Right?
Yeah.
So we really, maybe it's just because of that personality that I really am stemmed with that intimacy of being personal with the artist and the project, as opposed to just what week am I hopping on this time and what artist is being pumped this week. It's really nice to get artists like her into the ecosystem that really has a genuine quality project where we can invest in. And, that's why I'm humbled and honored to be able to find her and bring her into the space.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. I don't want to interrupt you. Sorry.
No, sorry. No, I always like to say like going after. Oh, so my bad. But I would like only like try to go after artists where like even if NFTs disappeared tomorrow, you would still imagine them doing what they're doing in the NFT space. And like, I mean, I've only seen a bit of work from you today, but like it already seems like that. I mean, from the music to like the art and everything, it all comes together like so perfectly. And, like,
thank you so much. And I was just going to say that I'm also humbled and honored to be here. All of you guys are so welcoming. And like on the other side of what Robin was saying, it's really frustrating to be an artist and constantly like be faced with like, oh, well, you have to like think about if this is going to sell or like, like just be concerned with everything except actually making the art. And it's really cool to be in a community where people first and foremost appreciate the creativity and the actual art, and they're so passionate behind it. And that's what really attracted me to Cardano, and just like what like Robin and I clicked right away, because like full disclosure, before I met Robin, like when NFTs like first blew up, because of all the crap that's out there, I had like a really bad first impression of the whole space. I was like, yeah, but like, so I'm really glad that that Robin approached me at DesignerCon, because he was like the perfect person to like introduce me to into the right community, the right space, and now I'm just like, oh my god, this is what I've always wanted.
I know
Right?
exactly
That's
what
how
you
I
mean.
think we all feel.
Yes,
It's weird.
yes. And I
Yeah.
mean, we had the same thing when we initially came into this. I remember I was just like, well, I wonder how I just didn't expect people to actually be this great and like-minded and wanting the same things, and it just keeps shocking you more and more with that as you go.
Yeah,
I think
totally.
this ecosystem in particular, I think brings those type of people in, because I think majority of the reasons why I'm in the ecosystem isn't really just for NFTs. Now, of course, I have my own projects and my own collabs, and I'm often talking heavily about NFTs because it's of high relevance, or it's relative and it's popular at the time. But that's not really why I got into Cardano. I got into Cardano because in the whole, we're trying to help bank the unbanked and help connect the unconnected and actually help these massive amounts of people that have next to nothing. And it would be tremendous to help bring like 1 billion plus people out of poverty. And I've always been a big person like that. So I feel like having those type of peoples with those type of personalities do bring that passion and that type of, sincerity. So I think that type of ecosystem, it's nice to be here.
Definitely. And we gotta keep it this way.
That's right. We're going to be talking a little bit later in our hot topic section about the influx of moon boys, which we've been experiencing. Ecosystem.
They're not going away.
I really liked your term, hot dog stand.
Yeah, me too.
And I thought hot dog stand PFP, right? That's what it is.
Oh,
It's not
man.
art, it's a hot dog stand. I mean, it's art, of course. There's art and everything. Art is art,
of course.
it's not about the art.
It's not about a message or
the trading and the money, and that's it's coming. They're here. It's happening, but it's also up to us. I think people who really care about the community and care to keep what we have now, this really open and positive and art loving and creative and depth diving community that we've got. We gotta work to keep it. I think by continuing to put out that good energy and talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and please. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. I've been having a hard time, but I'm trying to be more open to newer projects and newer team members and new people coming into the space, because obviously I'm kind of like an old fart, and I'm comfortable with my ways. I'm happy with the same like 50 people in my circle, right? And all of a sudden you get like 1 million sales volume in this project I've never even heard of yesterday, and it's just like, what is going on here, right?
Yeah.
And you're kind of feeling like you're getting lost into this space. But I kind of, again, since I've been saying for months, I try to put these projects and things into categories, because you're going to lose yourself in this place, because there's a lot of separate categories, like these massive gambling giant projects that you're literally just throwing money at something and you hope it's good, or it's got a purple golden whatever, and you want to flip it for X amount. And I don't know if I'd really want to hunt and chase those people into this space, or even they'll be here.
Let them, let people be fine with it. We can all be doing what we want to be doing, and it doesn't have
I just don't like people getting wrecked. I would like, I'd like to have these newer people to at least be understanding that it's not all like just a bunch of golden things and stuff, whatever. Yeah. And I hope these people get a more clear understanding of what they're getting into.
Because then we just have the same problem that Brigitte had of like the perception being so far from what most of our experience has been, and we want them to see the potential that it has, so that we can bank the unbanked, we can change some of the systems we have to more transparent systems because of blockchain.
I see the shift.
Yeah, the reason we can't.
We're getting there. We're looking at DAOs now. Now we're starting to fractionalize the assets, right? We were first accumulating these assets. Now we're starting to fractionalize these assets. Hopefully we're going to snowball to that effect where we're able to like do loans and then do loans for these unbanked people. And again, this might be within years or so, but I see it progressing.
Yeah.
Who even knows how fast
it's wild times. Congestion Day. Cheers.
Yeah, happy Congestion Day.
Yeah.
Gotta drink water. Always gotta drink water for your health.
Water.
Yeah, there it is.
Congestion. Yeah, let's have a toast. Congestion Day. I know
With our
Tyler got
napkin.
water today.
Water. Cardano Water Crew.
Yes, she got the Ween bottle with the Ween shirt.
Oh,
It's
man.
everywhere.
I hint a collab coming soon.
I would die. Oh my
Right?
god.
Hey, stranger things.
I bet.
Not
I mean,
inconceivable.
Cardania just got this Justin Hawk. You should reach out and.
You never know.
Ween people love to collect stuff, so.
Right.
Oh man. Perfect.
Deshaun Walker is a big Ween fan. Check him out. He's one of our longtime watchers.
Yeah, he's great.
All right.
Check him out, Deshaun.
Hail business.
So, Brigitte, tell us about your artistic kind of the beginnings of the artistic stirrings.
Yeah, the
as
first
a young lady.
Oh.
As a young one.
Yeah.
Well, I've been painting, both painting and playing music since early childhood. My mom is a musician as well, so early on, she put me in a bunch of painting classes and stuff like that. And then I was in like AP art in high school, so I would just always be drawing. And actually, the very beginnings of Pearl Farm really started in high school. Like, that's when I started. Everybody has, like, every artist I feel like has their high school passion project that they've been working on for like ever. So Pearl Farm is mine, and it's gone through many. It grows with me, obviously, so it's gone through many changes. But yeah, and then I didn't go to art school right away. I actually went to UCLA to major in astrophysics before I went to art school.
What a good match for Cardano.
Not bad.
Just astrophysics.
Just astrophysics. It's fine. No big deal.
We have some astrophysicists with collections out there. It's a thing.
My art is very space heavy, if you'll notice. So I love
Good.
But yeah, and then after a year of doing that, I never wanted to pursue science as a career, so I thought it'd make more sense to go to art school, and I transferred to Art Center College of Design. And over there, I was studying to become a concept artist, which is what I did for a little bit after I graduated. Well, I didn't get into that right away either because I was in a band at the time in college, and a week after graduating, we went on tour. So
nice.
I completely
good thing
like
to do after graduating.
Yeah, in art school, I always felt like, I don't know, I was the black sheep because I was like in a band and like not really wanting to work at Disney like all the other people I was in school with, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not something I ever wanted to do. I always like,
want to walk
I was
around
working
as Cinderella.
or
that
and
that costume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was this in
and
Orlando?
like
Was this in Orlando?
This art center is in Pasadena, in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The other Disney place, yeah.
Yeah. And so I started Pearl Farm. It was, at the time it was called Scenarium. It had a different name, but I started the whole project, the character Vinny. I created her and the world in art school, and I put out this art book while I was still in school. So that's really where it started. And like my graduation wall was, almost everything was based around that project. And like I just remember like a lot of my teachers being like, this is cool and all, but like it's not really like right for your portfolio. You're not going to get hired. Like you should be doing something else. Oh yeah, it won't. And so I was just like, damn. But it's like my passion project, so I kept working on it. And yeah, and now I'm here, and I'm excited that people are excited about it. So yeah, that's
beautiful work. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I think that the person who you are when you're in high school is like a lot of the core foundation of like the person you become. It's like when that's all being molded, so it's like really intimate, and I think it's like the totally the right thing to bring here.
Yeah, I mean, the whole project is not all of it is like autobiographical, but it's definitely an extension of me, and it grows with me. And there are certain themes, like even tying it into my music. I really like, it's really fun to write lyrics that are not literal, like about literal situations or experiences in my life, but I'm more just trying to, like, I'm telling it through this fantasy sci-fi kind of lens. And on the surface, it's kind of this like, oh, there's castles and dragons and shit, but it's
metaphor.
like, it's actually, yeah, it's a big metaphor. It's much deeper than that if you want to look into it. And I'm basically trying to, both through the art and the music, like capture these sort of universal themes and struggles and feelings that people may go through, but in their own, everybody has their own, you know, way of dealing with that stuff, or their own way of relating. So I wanted to create something that's more like it's a metaphor, not something so literal that's specific to my life. So yeah.
Yeah, it's hard not to get bogged down in the particulars of someone's life if it's conveyed directly, but when it's conveyed like through a lens, then it's easier to see yourself in it and relate to it. And
yeah,
so
absolutely.
I think that's a good quest.
Totally.
Thank you. A quest it is.
Yes. Vinny, the traveling bard, to the rescue.
So you just launched your Discord. Was that like today or like recently?
Like,
let's go fill it out.
Before the show started.
Oh wow,
and
great!
It's like the slots are. I mean, I have this one this role that I made called Night Diver for the first 100 members, and it like I don't know how many members there are now, but before I came on,
32.
1/4 of it was filled up. So
great.
I got my role.
I'm in.
Just posted the link to the Discord in the chat there. If anyone wants to try and snatch up those roles, I see this.
Thank you.
This one going places. I mean, we'll be with it. We'll be following along.
No doubt.
And
already thinking about how we should collaborate.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Those
I'm
wheels.
Excited. I cannot wait to see the story of Vinny and what she's going to do on Cardano.
Me too. And the messages, especially now that I know there's deeper universal messages too. Yeah. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's actually like the themes of it, and I'll reveal. It's kind of like this surreal, abstract almost project in a way. Like it's not going to be a linear storyline. I'm gonna pick and choose what lore I want to reveal and when, and it's like it's more.
It's
like it's not all going to be like on the nose revealed right away, but it gets like not totally dark, but just it's like deeper than just, you know, castles and dragons. So
great.
And I'm just so excited that people are excited. I can't even believe it. Like
right?
Before,
you know, that's how you feel. It's like someone is actually on the edge of their seat about something I'm telling them, and they want to keep talking about it all the time. It's amazing. Yeah, we feel that, and I can tell you that everyone is definitely going to be very excited about you.
Yeah, it's so humbling. Like, thank you, like everyone that joined and everyone that's like, I just, yeah, it's like, even at the convention, like when I met Robin, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing these, because at cons, it's hard to push an original IP. Like most people are interested in buying either someone who's established already or like fan art.
Right.
So it's like, I was always struggling with like, how do I get people excited about this original concept? And meanwhile here, it's like, I just got here and people are already like, oh my God, we're so excited. And I'm just like, what?
That's what we're looking for.
This is really happening. Talk about surreal.
Well, that's the big thing about what I see in your project is the originality. I mean, the original concept, the original artwork,
original music.
The issue, yeah, the music. I mean, everything. And the issue that we're having in this ecosystem is unoriginality to an extent. A lot of either direct copies, like
or
literal
like
copies of
actual
things from Ethereum,
footage.
or basically complete direct spin-offs, or just a lot of kind of money grabbing hot dog stand style artwork.
I
Right.
mean, it's a combination of that and the fact that like it's so easy for people to collect art now. Like before, like if you wanted to collect an artist's work, you have to go to like a gallery. You have to.
I know you have to like have
do
a
all
room
that.
in your house.
Yeah. Now
full
you
of art
can
or
just
something.
message someone on Twitter or Discord and be like, "Hey, I like your art. I'll send you this ADA for it." And
Yeah. It's
Very
amazing.
special.
yeah.
Can't believe it.
I'm really,
But I
really
can't
glad
believe it
that
because it's real.
I'm really glad that y'all were able to connect, and I just I feel like Cardano is going to be going out into the real world more and more, and we'll get even more pearls. From none like this pearl.
right.
This is a one of a kind.
Oh, she got the good pearls,
Once
for
in a
sure.
Thank you.
lifetime find.
Space pearl.
Yeah, space pearl,
A
exactly.
space pro. That's
Oh,
like
space
elevator
magic.
pitch for the
Yeah.
project.
Definitely.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
That'll sell real quick in this community.
Yeah, I think people are on board with that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, breaking news: Sunday Swap is now live.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Official.
Officially.
And the
Tweet is
mempool is
out.
completely full.
Oh
And,
my
it
god!
just-
I'm just gonna look at Pool PM just to look at it.
Yeah.
It went out 1 minute ago.
Yeah, good-
so let
good
me just
idea,
show
Rob.
this off because this is happening. This
I
is
don't even know
real
who's-
news.
Dun, 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 dun,
Don't even know who's doing
breaking news.
drops today. I don't even get those people. But
According
I
to
believe
JPEG
it.
Store, the mempool
take
is
a moment
completely
to,
full right now. So
like
Let's
Dark
see.
Pals minting right now.
It's okay.
All right, let me take a look. I'm going to pop up Sunday Swap. Going to derail this whole guest segment. Let's all look at Sunday Swap.
Huge.
It's a community event.
Do you two want to explain to the audience what Sunday Swap is, since some of us are relatively new to what it is?
Well, it's a
Even though we've waited
decentralized
for it.
exchange. Yeah, on Cardano, the very first smart contract auto. Well, I mean, Muesli Swap was also out there, but it wasn't as
that
fast.
one was like an order book, whereas this one's
Yes,
market.
this will happen.
Automated
Well,
market
once
maker.
it'll be a lot faster.
Yeah.
It will be. It's not now, I'm sure, but it will
Oh,
be.
yeah, definitely not now.
All right. Well, I'm definitely curious about a couple of these tokens here.
And
Let's
it's kind of
see.
like
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know, it's really
Okay.
experimental, because it's really getting to see a lot more of what decentralized finance will be
Huskies.
like in action.
Yeah,
out the
and not even
hotkeys.
that, but there's a lot of things that are only possible on Cardano. Like for instance, like Charles Hoskinson tweeted out today, I guess it's possible on Cardano where you could essentially pay transaction fees with other
With the native token that
native
you're-
tokens.
with its own native token.
So like you wouldn't have
yeah.
to like spend ADA like you would on like Ethereum.
Yeah, so-
on, yeah.
Exactly. So, like, basically, let's say if you have Matic on your MetaMask and you don't have the ETH to get the gas to get it over here, you could just pay the gas with your Matic, essentially, instead of having to use Ethereum's gas.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really cool.
huge stuff. Huge stuff.
That's great.
And so there's gonna be a little period where we're finding out what the how much the capacity is pushed, but from that we'll be able to learn a lot and move into the next stage of having even more cool stuff here.
What do you
Absolutely.
think people are going to be doing right now initially? Do you think people are trading some of these coins to ADA, or do you think people are bringing their coins from other ecosystems
That's
to
a good
ADA?
question.
I think
I'd
they're
like
bringing
to,
them in.
I'm going to do a swap here. Let me see if I can get some Sunday tokens. I don't know.
Oh
maybe
yeah, are
it'll
you
work.
buying Sunday token? Can you buy Sunday token too?
Is that how this works? ADA to Sunday to ADA, or ADA to Sunday, I guess. So if I wanted to buy 10 ADA worth of Sunday tokens, then maybe I could. Let's just click the button and see what happens.
There you go.
Okay,
You're ordering
so
a swap of 10
Nami.
ADA for Sunday. This is so cool.
So it's popped up a Nami confirmation.
Oh, good
thing.
luck
I
right now.
sign it. I know,
Yeah.
right? It's not going to work, but we're trying it.
To show
So I signed it. Yeah,
everyone.
okay, it didn't work. But if it had worked, it would have said, yes, it worked.
That's a really good tutorial.
And that's how it would have been.
Now we know.
Oh,
But,
goodness. I'm excited, though. I'm excited.
It's
Me
there.
too.
Okay. Little exciting aside there. But all right, well, let's get back. I think we're just wrapping up this little segment here. What is there any other shout outs you want to get out there?
Oh, I have one too. I have a question. What is something that you what is something in this that you would love for people to know about you?
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that a great question? I know. Someone asked me, my friend asked me what I wouldn't want people to know about me and what I would want people to know about me yesterday. And I was like, oh my God, this is too good. I have to subject my guest to just a thing.
I guess right on the spot. It's just that I really care about, like, I put a lot of work into what I do. And it's none of what I make is just like a quick flip or something like that. Everything, even like the smaller pieces, I put so much like care and thought into them. It takes a while to create both my art and music. So I just appreciate like anyone and everyone who appreciates that about my work, because the most frustrating thing ever is being told like, oh, you got to be quick, you got to churn out, pieces to stay relevant and all of this.
Right.
It's like, and this sort of like on Instagram especially, like, oh, if you don't post every day, you're gonna like and anyway.
Yeah, you got a lot on Instagram, don't you? Yeah.
But I seldom even post on there anymore because it's like, I don't know. I don't like the whole like hustle. You gotta make it. Like, some art just takes time to make, and I appreciate the people who appreciate that and are stoked to see like
here we are.
You're in the right place, no doubt. And I my hope for you is that pressure gets taken off of you and you can just swim in the waters of space magic and enjoy not have, because even if we try not to let that affect us, it does affect us. It does it does sneak in certain ways. So I hope that gets taken away from you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
I don't feel that pressure here. I did a little bit at first. I was like overwhelmed. I was like,
I mean, me
I've
too.
never used Twitter before this, so I was so overwhelmed by making it. I was like, I don't know how to do this.
I know, me too.
I'm having fun with it now. So yeah.
Feel pretty similar.
Feeling good.
Twitter, getting used to it.
It all starts being good at once. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, because we're a community here. We're a family. Once you realize that, you just like we might not get along with everyone, and some of us are the loud ones at the table, and some of us show up late and whatnot. But
it's like family.
We're all family. We're family.
And I'm really excited because I have Cardano Robin. We've been knowing you since like the beginning.
Yeah.
But this is our first time that we've gotten to talk live video. So
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We may have
I went to Marco. I did a Marco interview once. I remember that.
Yeah.
We might have had a quick call on Discord at one point for a
yes,
short time.
we have chatted before.
Just
yes.
one little thing.
Yeah, I know.
But not like this.
Yeah.
No.
This is awesome.
I'm really glad that both of y'all came on. This has been really fun.
I'm
Thank
super
you.
happy.
Like,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you for that.
Get over to that Discord.
They like you. They really like you.
Exactly.
Thank you all.
That was the correct response.
All right. Thank you so much for coming, and we'll catch you on the other side.
Yeah, good luck with the Sunday swaps, everybody. Be patient,
Right.
breathe, go for a walk, relax, okay? It's new, just woosah.
Very true.
Okay. But congratulations,
get
we've had a
Sunday.
huge milestone today.
Yes, we have.
Great. We did it. All right, bye guys.
Great message.
So nice.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
All right. So speaking of Sunday Swap, the Sunday Swap team on Twitter said, "Try CC Vault. Nami is not really working right
All
now."
right. Well, there you have
I'm
it.
paraphrasing, but that's basically the information that was communicated.
Yeah, I
And
can't.
I will have to, but not until after the show is over, I guess.
Such amazing
It's
guests today.
hard.
Like I
Yeah,
just wanted to talk to
Right?
them both
They're
forever.
so similar too. Like they
Yeah.
both do music. They both have like a
Mhm.
sort of similar art
Maybe
style.
they'll get
They
some
were
kind of
very
collab
similar,
going. Who knows?
like in the vibe and in a lot of ways. You're right.
All right. Well, what's next? We got events, contests, and giveaways.
Pop it.
It's time for the video. Welcome to events, contests, and giveaways on the CNFT News Show, live every
Real
Thursday
news,
and Monday.
Real nonsense.
Real news, real nonsense. Like and subscribe.
Yeah. And speaking of this amazing PNS network, I wanted to remind you guys that we're going to have Stella's Surreal Situations art contest. And
It's a
we're
new
going to be
art
posting
contest.
about this today, or at least soon. This contest where you will depict Stella doing one of her hobbies or living out one of her dreams based on one of the Stella trading cards. And you can see those in our CNFT News Discord under the Stella Cards channel. You can see them all, one after another. And the winner will get a random pull from the PNS nutsack, and will also get to be on our show to talk about whatever they want to talk about. And then the second and third also will get a pull. And we're gonna have even more. One day we'll have ADA prizes again, but we just have to be making some ADA before that. So go to that Patreon if you want some ADA prizes.
Or bid on the Stella card.
That's right.
Exactly.
This is live.
This is the first
right
photo
now.
manipulated Stella card.
Yeah, if anyone's new here, or if anyone is just showing up, this thing is only up for auction until the end of the show. So I think we could probably announce the winner live on the show, right?
That would be awesome.
So far, it's going to be Eric with 20 ADA, and that's Lieutenant
Jack Stell.
Yeah, him.
I'll throw another @ in there with.
Usually ours are over a whole day. Usually these are for over
24
a whole day,
hours,
but
yeah.
we're going to do it.
This one has with spaces, pin, never engine pin, and Cardano caricatures, also known as Old Money. Yes, they did the same project creator. Awesome guys.
One of the same, yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. So this thing's on sale right now. Let's take a look at our other contests. So the Stella Art Contest, of course, is happening, and please do submit. And if you'd like to submit, just do it under the hashtag CNFTNut. Hashtag CNFTNut, and whatever artwork you want to send in for this contest. And you get to be on the show, which is pretty cool. Next week we're having Art on the show for his winning of the Pistachio, Mr. Pistachio. What does he look like? Art contest. He's a pretty cool guy. We're really excited to talk to him.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
So we got another contest happening here. Earth Natives Badge contest. Let me pop this up here, and we'll take a look. There it is. All right. So if you're holding an Earth Native NFT with a badge trait, now you can get it personalized with your initials, fair use logo or symbol. They are taking requests for this until the 23rd. This is not really a contest, it's more of an event. But if you have that, if you've got one of these and you want to get your own token or your own logo on there, it's an option, which is pretty cool. I like projects that are ready to do some customizations for their folks, their people.
Definitely.
I got another event from Ugly Bros. What do you got for us, Tyler?
Yeah, we got two events happening on Friday. Ugly Bros will be revealing their It's 80 music collection. Plus, they will be doing an AMA and Ugly Review giveaway to holders. So I guess that's all happening on Friday, happening tomorrow.
All right. So keep your eye out for the Ugly Bros. They've got some fun stuff coming down the pipeline. Now, we don't have a whole lot of events to talk about today.
We do have some.
But always check out marbles. Sorry.
What was that, Tyler?
We do have a giveaway.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
yes,
we do. We do have
Smitty.
giveaways. We actually have a couple of giveaways.
This is
All right,
some
here we
really good, high quality win. You definitely want to
Yeah.
win this bad
I was actually
boy.
looking. There actually aren't any listed anywhere right now.
I know, because everybody wants to hold them.
Yeah.
I would have flipped my shit if I would have won this, and I wish I could enter this giveaway.
Right? This is a really nice one. I'm going to pop it up here in a sec, but let me send you these links, Tyler. So there's one. We have another from Sassy Shark that we're going to be giving away today.
Oh, nice.
All right, so let's pop up our first giveaway. This is from Smitty.
Smitty Studio.
Smitty Studios. And you can see
a fine young
what we're
man.
looking at here.
An example of a young man.
This is called Ominous Column.
Mhm.
And a lot of detail if you zoom in.
And
but
he's
get the full thing.
he's always trying new things. He's part of Tour Guide with Tyler, and Smitty is always trying new things and always showing the process behind his work, which I really love. And you know, he's really good at talking about it too, and fun to play D&D with.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We like Smitty.
You know, I'm
Glad.
maybe I'm a little biased, or
Yeah.
I don't know, but
We might all be.
he's working on something right now that I think is probably one of the coolest things any of the tour guide members have put out. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah, it's super
Bold
cool.
statement.
It's very cool. Yeah, I know it's a bold
Wow.
statement. It's very cool, and it goes along perfectly with everything that he's done so far. So
Damn.
keep an eye out for that.
That was a good teaser, Tyler.
Yeah, a good little yeah, I feel very teased.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he'll
Pearl
probably
Farm,
show
you should
guys.
enter into this Smitty giveaway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta start that right now.
So these giveaways, of course, are happening on our Discord channel. And if you'd like to join, there is a link in the description below. I've also posted a couple links in the chat to check out. And we're going to get these going. All you have to do is react to enter, and they're usually very short. A couple
Yeah.
minutes, 5,
Mhm,
maybe
mhm.
7, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Very short amount of time. So you got to be live to catch one of these. But we do a
Totally.
lot of them. So if you missed this one, there's others. There's lots of others.
But are they going to be this? No, they will not.
It won't be this. But after this one, we also have a giveaway from Sassy Shark.
Nice.
They will be joining us as a guest on Monday
Sassy.
for our extravaganza episode, which we'll tell you a little bit about after this.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah, it's a pretty cool little thing here. They sent this over. It's got like a maid hat, a hatchet with some runes on it.
Who knows what that Sassy Shark's been up to? A black eye.
Got a belt there and some slippers.
I want to say that they were they were disguising themselves as a maid at a rich person's political party, and then they ended up finding a display axe on the wall and had to assassinate someone. That's what they were there for in the first place, so they used this axe from the wall to assassinate. And then they had to have a refreshing soda because they saw a commercial that made them really thirsty.
I think that's canon. All that is canon now. That is what happened to this Sassy Shark. If you'd like to enter, please do. The giveaway channels are open. We only have 5 entries so far, so good chance of winning.
Yeah, it's always
there
nice when we can get
Yeah,
those eyes.
very good chance. You got a 20% chance to win right now. Oh
And-
wait, no, because one of the entries is the initial.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
so really, there's only 4 entries.
Nice. And if y'all are interested, we would love for you to head over to our new YouTube channel that we're simultaneously streaming to from this one to another, which is going to have a lot of the clips from these episodes
Yes,
of the guests and stuff.
we are
So.
streaming to that. And if you want to subscribe to that one too, that's cool. Ain't gonna be mad at you for that.
No, I would never.
Ooh, a new bid. Ken Adams has bid 21 ADA for this
Moonlight.
Stella card.
Yeah.
Ken,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right.
I can't wait to have
Right,
Moonfly
yeah.
on the show too.
That's right.
Oh,
Moonfly's gonna
man.
be on. Oh man, it's gonna be a great Monday. Well, that's what we'll tell. So on Monday, we're
Festivals.
having an extravaganza episode. We are going to have 6 guests, and we're going to do it all in no more than 2 hours. Probably, if we can, an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to be very strictly. I'm going to be on the timer. I'm going to say
Scott's going to be in
you
his
have to
Mr.
leave now.
Pistachio mode.
It's time for the next guest. And
Because
we
do have 6. Yeah.
we'll try and stick to the schedule very closely, but it's going to be a wildfire, rapid fire sort of thing. And the reason we're doing this is because so many really interesting projects have been messaging. I mean, we get a lot of messages to interested to come on the show, and we can't, obviously, even with these extravaganza episodes, we can't get everybody. But we thought, let's
increase the number.
Let's get some people out there. Let's show some people off. And, I want to learn about some of these projects myself. So
Definitely.
it's going to be really exciting to talk to all 6 of these.
And we're going to do
folks.
that like once a month, an
Yes, that's
extravaganza
right.
episode.
Yeah, we're going to try and do it every month. Now,
One
I
of the
do
Monday
have
episodes.
a list of guests that I will read to you.
Yes.
For
Big
Monday.
fans.
Yeah.
Flawed, Maker CNFT, Sassy Sharks, Tavern Squad, and Trippy Ada. That's
Very
right.
nice.
They're all going to be here all in one episode. And this, of course, is following in the footsteps of Tyler, who did a 4-hour extravaganza episode at the end of the year in December.
Wrap up.
That we were traveling, but we watched
We
it.
were so jealous.
I
We
wish
said
that
we
could have
got to
been
do
there.
one too.
Yeah, so it's our time.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Really
fun.
exciting.
You know,
Yeah.
we should use this time waiting for the giveaways. The Ada Cafe is starting to do like PSAs about scams, just like a quick ones that are obvious to us because we're in the space, but they're not obvious to new people. But if anyone's new to Cardano, Charles is never going to give out Ada. He's never going to offer you Ada. No, I mean
He does in the form of staking rewards.
Yeah.
That's the
don't
only way you're getting it.
even confuse them with that.
No.
Charles
I
is not,
totally agree. I totally
Charles
agree.
is not
You're
going to
right.
give anyone Ada, even if you see a YouTube video. If it's live, it's not live. He's
Doesn't
never going to
matter.
give you Ada. The other thing is, there's no reason for anyone to ever give anyone else their seed phrase. Like if, for
No,
instance,
never.
like if
No reason.
yeah, no reason. Like even if Charles Hoskinson asked for my seed phrase, I would not give it to him
No.
because there's no reason to. He has
No.
no reason to use
No.
it.
It
So,
shows
like-
that he's lost his mind.
Yeah.
You're not the Charles that I know.
You're not the Charles I
Mhm.
came here because of.
He doesn't need your seed phrase. anyways. If
And
Charles
No
asked
one,
your seed
even
phrase, that's
like
a red
you,
flag.
like if you tweet about a wallet being broken, today's probably a good day to mention that because with all the congestion,
Yeah.
you'll get spammed by so many people pretending to be your Roy or pretending to be CC Vault or pretending to be Nami, and they're gonna ask for your seed phrase. You don't need to give it to. There's no reason. Nami or there's no reason. Literally, no one needs your seed phrase except for you. So keep that to yourself.
You shouldn't even have
And-
it anywhere near you at any time. It should
Yeah,
be locked away.
Yeah.
That's how you shouldn't even be able to give it to them without going and opening up a box somewhere. Keep it safe. Don't keep it online. Keep it off your computer if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, you really should.
Yeah.
And people aren't gonna just like double your money. Like don't.
No, they're
you
not
know,
going to do that.
That's yeah.
Basically, watch out for scammers. Thank you, G-Sean, for summarizing this whole
Thank
segment. That's pretty much what we're
I know it might be like obvious to everyone who's in this space, but on the off chance that we catch someone who
It's good to go on a
worth
rant.
it. It's
And,
worth it.
also check your policy IDs. I mean,
yeah, true.
Might
Yeah.
as well.
All right. Well, how are these giveaways doing?
They're probably
3 minutes
about
on
to
this one,
end.
2 minutes. Oh, we're up to 9 entries on the Smitty
Nice.
column. So somehow you got some. Oh, and another bid. 22 ADA bid
Oh,
from Eric.
damn,
Ooh,
Eric.
nice.
Oh, we have a winner too.
Oh, it
Moonfly.
wasn't 2 minutes. It was over.
Nice.
Moonfly, you did it.
Congratulations.
You're the winner. You
got
won the
that
column.
golden column.
That's
There's only
nice.
6 other
That's really
others.
nice.
I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
Congratulations.
She's freaking out over there. I know she is.
Well, maybe you'll continue your good luck streak in marbles tomorrow.
Yes.
That's right. Every Friday at 10 p.m. Pacific time, 1 a.m. Tyler's time. Marbles.
Middle of the
Marble
night.
racing begins with Cardania. We, Alyssa and I co-host Marbles along with Chris from Cardania, and we talk about, I'm sure we'll be talking about Sunday Swap this week, but we race marbles, and there are giveaways. There are 15 NFT prizes every
Crazy
night.
prizes.
Really good stuff, including an Aeonium Sky marble, which is a one-of-one created specifically for the marble race. He makes one every week. I can't or they make one every week.
And we're at 24 this week.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
wild.
check that one out. We're having a lot of fun.
Marbles has a long and storied history.
Timothy
Many a
Grigsby.
Marbles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. TG is
Oh,
there.
Eric. All right, you've done it.
wow.
You've won the
Congratulations.
Sassy Shark. Congratulations.
Nice.
That's great.
Great.
And he's also
you deserved it.
currently winning the
For that
Stella
bit.
auction
Exactly.
at 22 ADA.
Hashtag winning.
And he is also one of 2 members of Mr. Pistachio's Rolodex. That's right.
And
Oh, wow.
not only
Damn,
that,
that's really
he has
good.
created one of the finest fan art submissions for the news.
True.
Mhm.
And we're going to be
Segment
seeing
openers.
that actually
Yeah.
after this segment.
Yeah. Very fine
for
work.
Hot Topics.
I freaked out when I saw that the first time. It was like one
shit.
of the first things.
Ken M comes back with 23 ADA. These 1 ADA bids
Spicy.
are
Hey, I like the movement.
Yeah,
Movement
too.
it's
is
getting
really
pretty
hot.
heated. Oh man, pretty exciting. So let's move on now to this next opener. We're really excited to show off, as usual, the opener created for us by Eric, our number 1 fan. Maybe
No, there's
he's
there's
one of our
rivalries.
number 1
Yeah,
fans.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Definitely
Definitely
Top
in the top
3,
10 number 1
top
fans.
5. Yeah.
Okay, well let's show off his work. All right. Time for some hot topics. And we got some. We kind of been talking about Sunday Flop through
Tyler's
the whole episode.
wearing a spicy bandana.
Hot
He's
topic.
fly dog. That is really cool.
It's
The audience
I have to
is.
do it for the.
How could
They
you do
like
something so controversial yet so brave?
Thank you.
Okay.
There we go.
So
We have
let me
some
pop
hot
up our
topics for this,
sponsor.
yeah.
Because we do have a sponsor here, Mask
yeah.
on Buttons.
Yeah.
So let me show off a little bit of what they're doing, otherwise known as Mob. And I'm going to read a little bit about
Nice.
Masks on Buttons. They are a new sponsor for a couple of episodes. They'll be here
Hooray.
for next Thursday's episode as well. So
That's
Masks on
awesome.
Buttons is a oh, here we go. We got Mob
Oh
City
wow,
launching.
that's
I'll
cool.
just let that roll while I talk. Masks on Buttons, or Mob, is an NFT art collectible series minted exclusively on the Cardano blockchain, featuring button-eyed, strangely colored creatures wearing face masks. Characters and the city that they live in.
They're creatures too.
Their NFT collection follows a community-driven lore which tells the story about how a desolated city was overruled by the 100 Origins, who made it mandatory for every resident therein to wear
Nice.
masks and buttons. Okay, so this is like kind of dystopian in a way.
Yeah.
The authoritarian rule indeed brought positive changes on the mob city. However, a subtle transformation among the residents started to occur too. Meanwhile, a deviant tagged as the Forbidden One escaped from the custody of the 100 Origins. The resistance, led by the founder mobs, see him as hope, a symbol of hope, while the 100 Origins regarded the Forbidden as their sworn enemies. Still roaming around the city, every mob city is now called, or citizen is now called to hunt for the Forbidden. For what cause? They will decide.
Which cause? Yeah.
They want to show off a couple of things here. They want to show off the mob city origins, which I will pull up here.
Yeah,
using this linked tree.
I really am excited about this movement towards a lot more projects, including we're seeing a lot more story these days than we were like 3 months ago when we were doing the news. Like it's all got a deepening that's happening that I'm really excited about.
So the upcoming they have an upcoming Mob City release, which will come out in January. So that's coming if it's not
Wow.
here. It's going to be animated with original sound effects, over 100 variations.
Cute.
And prior to that, they have a city map airdrop, which will trigger a series of community events connected to the mob lore. You can see some of their artwork here from the very first collection, the 100 Origins. You remember them? They're like the rulers or whatever. And we have second collection here, which is getting
Really
a little
cool.
bit more detailed. You can really see the evolution between the first and the second one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what's next? Oh wait, we do, because there's a roadmap.
Nice.
And they're checking things off. I really like that. They're kind of doing updates.
Yeah, they show you where you are. That's
it
really
may
cool.
be that they haven't checked things off for a while because we are into January now.
Totally.
But obviously, it's still continuing. They're very active and very cool. So check out Masked on Buttons if that piqued your interest.
Very cool. I'm glad to know about them now. I'm excited.
Sunday Swap.
So, Sunday Swap, really epic that this is all happening, but let's talk about how Sunday Swap is hurting small stake pool operators.
Yes, and there was a big thread about this. I mean, there's been several, but let me pop this one
because and let's remember that things are not black and white. These things are nuanced, and we can be excited about some things that Sunday Swap represents and things Sunday Swap is doing and ways they're handling certain things, and not be excited about ways they're handling other things. And that's something that we can try to strive toward in this community. That might not be what we're always used to. But anyway, while everyone is excited about Sunday Swap coming to the mainnet, there are some concerns that have been raised from the community about about the effect that this is having on single stake pool operators. I've been seeing a lot of posts about that. ADA is being redelegated to those stake pools that are involved in the ISO for Sunday Swap.
So those are the scoopers that will give you Sunday tokens over the next 5 epochs to reward your staking with them.
And I've just seen a seemingly endless amount of people talking about the hits that they're down, 60% or
right. I mean, look at this. 60%. This guy lost. Here's a delegator who removed 200,000 ADA from his pool to go to Atlas, which is a scooper pool. Mm-hmm. That's gotta hurt.
What do you think the saturation level of Atlas is?
That's a good question. Our investigative reporter with Spaces will get us an answer.
He knows how to get the scoop.
So I mean, the theory, of course,
on the scoopers.
The theory, of course, is that after these 5 epochs go by, everyone will return to the original stake pool that they were with. But let's be honest, many of them won't, and that's a fact. Like, people just tend to inertia kicks in, right?
Exactly.
So we have to.
This is what's already happened.
Many people will not be changing.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure a lot will.
Yeah.
But
it's
you
can't
going to have a permanent effect.
Yeah.
I think we can be pretty certain of that. That's a really good point. Matthew Marsh, where are you?
Oh, I was asking. I was going to address that. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was going to say that we can't wear our name buttons. We're going to have to get some new name buttons because now we're the CNFT News.
Right.
So
rebranded.
Mr. Pistachio told us absolutely no question. We cannot wear that. He's always having within internal company takeovers and stuff. So
he's a wild guy.
Sorry,
Matthew Marsh says we need a redelegation drive in a couple weeks. I agree, and we will support that on the news, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
To encourage people to go back to your home pools.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. What's the most you guys have ever seen delegated in a stake pool? Like off the
64 million.
64
Isn't
million.
that the max?
So right now, Atlas is at 71 million.
What?
Staked. Yeah.
So it's oversaturated.
Way oversaturated.
So what does that mean?
So they lose. So according to Pool PM right now, there's a 4% rewards loss. So they're losing 4%, I guess, of their rewards, which I mean doesn't sound too bad, but still, I've never seen more than like 10 million, I don't think, in a stake pool. I don't look around a lot though, so that could just be me.
Well, I mean, some stake pools have.
True. Yeah. I mean, I
historically had a lot in them for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe just not the ones you hang out with.
Yeah. I hang out with
that is crazy.
In the low saturated pool.
Yeah, just messing around. I tend to delegate to low saturated pools because I tend to delegate to ones that are for certain NFT projects because I like those people and I want to support them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. So another issue with this is that the network congestion that we're experiencing I don't really understand this with the 24th. So the 24th load has
24-hour.
Oh, okay. The 24-hour load has been, it's been above 90% for the last several days. And then that paired with the congestion. So projects like Soho Kids have made adjustments to their drop in response to the expected congestion.
Yeah.
A lot of people are moving around.
So let's take a
understandably.
look at the current congestion. Yep. There it is.
Damn, yeah.
95%. Oh, there it is. I was trying to zoom in. Okay.
Mhm.
95% congestion and 92% over the past 24 hours. So
Crazy.
it's congested, people. But we can all expect that, of course. We all know.
Mhm. Going into this with our eyes open.
All right. So the Moon Boys are coming.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot to talk about with this. Maybe we can just show the videos, and then so they're like kind of like
You
the
want
main
to
point.
play all
I
the
don't
vi-
know.
I don't know. That's a lot.
That. Yeah.
Let's
No,
summarize.
it's-
Well,
It's
go
like a
ahead.
minute. One's like 30 seconds, and one's like a minute.
You think so? Okay. Well, if you feel that we should do
Well,
it,
I
go.
think we definitely should. I think we definitely should because they are important to the
All right.
Yeah.
the things.
We're on.
So
Okay.
I'll give a little so this first one is basically I wrote this article like breaking up similar to the last story actually. There's like good and bad parts. Like it's not like black
Yeah.
and white.
Yeah.
Because like we're hearing people who like were traditionally against Cardano say the things that we've been expecting them to say for months. Like talking about the fees, about everything Cardano.
Good things.
Yeah. And they're waking up to the fact that like how good Cardano is essentially.
Mm-hmm.
The bad part, which we'll see with the second video, is again, I just want to preface this. I don't have any problem with flippers, but the issue, and there's an issue when it's coordinated, because then you're
putting so much
It's
power.
not a
You're
flip,
putting too
it's a-
much
it's a
power
dump.
behind it.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Difference.
Yeah.
True.
It's not something that is inciting movement in a healthy way. It's putting forth a bunch of tons of force behind it,
Yeah.
instead of just like something stimulating. It's
It's people that aren't driven by innovation or like any of that. They're solely driven by like the amount of money that this.
And these guys have specifically said that multiple times in their
Well, I mean,
videos.
we'll see in the
not
second
interested
video. We'll
in
see in the
art
second video. Yeah.
at all. They
So
just
you
want
know
to
what
make
they
money.
did? I wonder if they saw this article. They probably have because they're not that big either. But they did post today. They're like, I do keep some. Like I do like some to keep. But then he goes on like, but 99% they're all to sell. So like it's like, all right.
I mean,
That's the
look,
Moon Boy attitude.
Part of the reason that I came to this community in the first place, partially because we're trying to find a way to help and find something that actually has potential to change the world, partially for opportunities, obviously, making money, art, selling our art, like I just think it's not so cut and dry, even if everybody here is here to try to make money to some extent.
I mean, yeah,
it's not only that.
I'd like to make a little money.
And that's not the main focus. It's just a thing that I'm trying to have happen at the same time.
Yeah, because I mean the big thing is like when everyone's working towards innovation, everyone wins. Like everyone improves. Like there's yeah. But when people are only going after the money, it's a zero-sum game. Because like in order for people to make money, other people have to lose money.
Exactly.
Like when we'll see in the second video, like their plan is literally a cycle. It's to buy or hunt down NFT project that they can flip, buy a bunch of the floor, and then sell it when it's time, and then hunt down a new project and then continue that. The only way for that to happen like is for people to lose money, and that's going to be their
follow them.
As well as unsuspecting people in the Cardano community.
Yeah, who see some activity and think, oh, maybe there's something happening here. But there isn't. It's a pump and a dump.
Exactly.
We've seen it a million times in altcoins. we've not seen it so much here.
With art.
Although, here we go.
It's
Art
coming.
is the
And-
new altcoin.
And that's why it's
Like, look at
so-
that graph. That's crazy.
This is a volume graph, yeah, for this for
For
mutant crocs.
mutant
that
crocs,
they targeted recently.
I just want us, we've got such a beautiful thing going on here, and I want it to keep growing. And I want my dream is for everyone to be able to be part of this and have support like this. And if we don't make sure that the value, like the incentives and the things that bind us stay good and pure in a lot of ways, like, genuinely wanting people to have connection and stuff,
Yeah.
that's
Let's take a look at these videos and see what's up.
It's topic one. Let's go ahead and bring it into, since we talked about Cardano NFTs. I want to ask Deezy something, and maybe it kind of can spark some conversation. What do you think the significance of CNFTs are? Like, what's the significance of a CNFT?
I would say the main significance is everybody's saying Cardano's a ghost chain, it's dead, it does nothing, the devs aren't there, the smart contracts aren't there. And this has kind of proven them wrong with, tangible things that you can do. Oh, I actually have a wallet. Oh, I actually bought a JPEG and it's in my wallet in seconds. Oh, this is good Web3 websites. Oh, I'm checking my rarity. Oh, I'm minting. Now the minting probably still needs a little bit work in Cardano, but I think the main thing is, oh wait, this isn't just a dead coin that does nothing. I'm actually doing pretty cool stuff, and it's affordable. I don't know. That's my take. What about you?
So that's the good.
Which
right?
is crazy to hear that. I mean,
a whole really nice thing. Like, it's very, very nice to hear
Or
that.
the sweet. And then we come to the bitter.
So if you go to the exchange, for instance, CNFT.io, it'll say the floor price. Well, that's the cheapest you can get into this project is the floor price. So what I'll do is I'll go buy 10 floor items. I'll go buy 10 of them. And then I sit back and wait. Then I set an exit strategy. Very, very important exit strategy, which basically means sell. So then I've taken my investment, I've gone down, I made a good exit strategy, made good investments. Now I'm taking it and now I'm on the hunt. I'm hunting, going back up to reinvest the money that I just made.
Oh, it almost makes a cycle here.
Yeah, Elton
I
John
like
sang about it in Lion King.
Yeah, this is the circle of the NFT life.
Circle of life. Yeah, very good. So,
well, there you have it. It's a circle of life. We should never have opposed it.
Yeah.
True. Yeah. They use math. It's true.
Mm-hmm. Right.
No,
So this
but-
is a different sort of whiteboard video, one that fills you with despair rather than hope.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
funny.
Yeah. One gives you a hope. One gives you
I wish I.
feeling.
That would have been good for the article.
Yeah. Well, you had a lot of really amazing insights. I was very impressed by your insights.
Yeah, it was a great article. Y'all should check it out. Very good. Got like 1,200 views, and the site went live like last week. So
Very
we're glad that
nice.
y'all are reading and interested in the content that we're putting out there, because this is the kind of stuff we
We're gonna
want to write
keep-
about. So
Yeah, it's just starting.
Stir it up.
CNFTnews.com is just starting, you guys. It's gonna be
Popping off.
a hub.
yeah, it's gonna be
It
so
is.
cool. All right, well, that brings us to our next segment.
Drop
This is
it.
like it's hot. So let's make that happen. Dropping
Drops,
it like it's
drops.
hot.
Well, it's not- okay.
All right,
Keep
well,
going.
let's take
This
a
is
look
hot, so.
at
Exactly.
Mr. Pistachio Dance
Got a
Party.
lot of heat.
So I don't know if these are available yet now, because there was an issue with the minting.
can
Art
happen.
has never actually done a minting before.
But has been an
He's
art
taken his
teacher
first
and is
step.
doing.
He's obviously a very good artist,
artist.
but
Yeah.
you know, it can take a little bit to figure
It's a
out
journey.
how it
Yeah.
all works. But let me just make sure before I go.
like
ahead
that
and say
Charles
that
work
it's
in
not
progress
happening.
pick too.
Yes, he got some good stuff going on. But he did this drawing of Mr. Pistachio, and then he animated it. Okay, no, this is
And
the same stuff.
musicified it.
So it still is not quite ready for purchase. But we can
be on
show
the
it off
lookout.
because there's some really good music.
Yeah, the music is so
Kinda
good.
heard it for a second
Gets
there.
stuck in my
Here it
head,
comes.
certainly.
All right, so
We gotta hold it down for our boy, Mr. Pistachio.
Mr. Pistachio. Mr.
Work demands are ruining her life.
It's been the ultimate nightmare.
Mr. Pistachio. Mr. Pistachio.
And it kind of reminds me of that time Mr. Pistachio took acid on accident and he was like just
It was
really
a candy
confused.
flip,
He
I
couldn't tell
think.
if he was happy or sad, and he said everything was spinning.
I thought he was gonna kill Dougie after that, but
Yeah, but he ended up just giving him more.
It
as
brought him
usual.
closer. You know?
Yeah,
God,
exactly.
Dougie gets all the luck.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Short
Well,
Mr. Pistachio still
so,
gets
so
love.
that's happening. Okay, I'm hearing that the drop is live here from Will. Okay, good.
Nice, good.
Great. I'm glad.
Okay,
So
we'll have to
check
figure
that
out
out.
after.
So it's on Token, right? Or
Yes, it's
Yeah.
on Token.
okay.
All
And
right,
you
what
can
else
go
we
to his
got?
Twitter.
Frostlore Games.
Connecting
right.
tabletop games in Cardano, Frostlore Games, and Gaia Stake Pool. So
Let me
they.
pop it up.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Now we had Brian on recently,
Exactly.
and we're very excited to show off his.
And Trevor
stuff.
played crab game with them.
That's right. We've played games. Yeah,
A
he's a
few
cool guy. I
times.
like him. Yeah.
I'll be
So
right back. Sorry.
no problem. So Frostlore Games first released Captivate Cardano Edition, which, as Brian described, is a fast-paced tabletop card game of strategy, skill, and memory. If you stake to Gaia Stake Pool and you stay staked for the month, you will get airdropped the FT of the month. The FTs are an early access card for Captivate Cardano Edition.
Fungible tokens.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these cards are fungible. Is the idea.
Because it's a trading card.
Yeah. So there's 1,000 of each card that exists. We have 10 of each card of the 4 Charles cards in our nut sacks. I mean, in the PNS.
I know you're all ready
nutsack.
for
Wait.
that.
In
Yes,
the
the PNS nut
in the
sack.
giveaway box. It's the
It's
Mr.
the giveaway
Pistachio
box.
keeps his extra NFTs in there, and he keeps a collection of mixed nuts for when he gets hungry.
There are some actual nuts.
So you might end up with a nut, or you might end up with an NFT. If you
It's
reach
kind
in
of like how people with the last name Painter will often become an artist. Mr. Pistachio really loves nuts
Yeah.
because
he became one.
yeah. So if you collect a full set of the
That's really
cards, you can redeem them for the physical product of the game. And there are
Yeah.
plans to get physical cards in stores to expose more people to Cardano. So check out their Catalyst proposal. Catalyst voting is today. We forgot to put that in Cardano
Oh, yeah, that's
news.
kind of a
but,
big news, isn't it?
but yeah, Catalyst voting. So get out there
It's
and
just
vote
us.
for your faves.
Yeah. So there he is. We had so much space for a second.
Literally a second.
We will be giving away some of those cards either Monday or next Thursday, or maybe we'll do a giveaway on the Discord in the meantime. I'm not sure. We've got a lot of cards. He sent over lots of them, so we'll be handing those out.
Nice.
We could probably do more. We'll talk about it after the show.
Yeah, we got more opportunities. We're figuring it out.
So I have some
All right.
stuff to give away too.
Well, let's take a look at Cryptoverse Comics.
Yeah. So Sam, the creator of Deep Vision AI, of that collection, he has another project out called Cryptoverse Comics, and the upcoming drop will introduce the first official villain. Singularity is an artificial intelligence that will seek to enter the Cardano universe in order to absorb its knowledge, which we have a lot of. Cardano, the blockchain of the future.
No
the blockchain
doubt.
of the future.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that as like the blockchain of the future, and I'll put it
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
soundboard.
We're about to
and
get a
it'll just
lot
happen.
of. We've been getting a lot of ideas for what kind of things from shows we like, etc., should be on the soundboard, and we're gonna grab some nuggets and see what Tyler and Will want, and
Hell yeah.
you know,
Maybe
we're
we
gonna
could
have a
just
nice
say-
gumbo.
Cardano.
The blockchain of the future.
I mean, that's good for now, but it's also
That's
to
what
pop
we've
it
got.
up. It's gotta have its own special thing at least.
Cardano.
Wrong
No,
one.
that's the wrong one. I don't
Wrong
like that one. All right, well,
but-
let's get back to this.
But yeah, so more will be coming out. More information will be coming out soon. But more details in the first issue of the comic are coming soon.
All
But
right.
these are dropping on January 22nd at
Ooh,
17
2
UTC.
days.
Yes, sir.
Here's the color
My
version.
birthday,
Great, yeah.
actually.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
At 20 ADA, and there's 500 NFTs available total.
All right.
That's awesome. I just remembered that there is, I forgot to put this in the document, but I really wanted to talk about Occult Archives, which
Oh,
the fact that it's
yes.
on the 22nd reminded me that I wanted to make sure that this was in there because the draft's about to happen. So Billy Martin of Good
Can I show it?
Charlotte's drop, he is like really well known. Not only has been in Good Charlotte for 20 years, but also it's like a Marvel illustrator, a Disney, like Nickelodeon's illustrator for all these people. And this is his project where he's releasing 1,000 of different types at a time. And this will be vampire, 1,000 of this vampire with vampire music, all in this drop.
This is all stock video. I'm trying to find some art. Here it is. Yeah.
So that's going to be happening on the 22nd. I think it's 65 ADA per pull because you're getting music and
Yeah, you get
art.
music. And I mean, that's kind of what he's known for, among other things.
Totally.
Are those other ones ones that he's dropped already? Or
No,
don't
this
think
is
so. I
the
think
very
it's just
beginning
getting
of it all.
started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just went into the Discord recently and they were really nice there.
And there's story with each one of these,
yeah,
too.
and
a
he
lot
did
of them.
everything except for the minting, which is NFT Maker.
Yeah. So that's a good one. Definitely one to take a look at. How about Badass Hawkinson?
what about him?
That's right.
He is a badass.
This is happening. Let me pop it up. Gonna get
Blockchain
that badass Hawkinson. Okay. Blockchain badass. Now this is very interesting. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
Blockchain Badass is a series of NFT collections of your favorite blockchain leaders with a badass twist. For decades, nerds have been outcast to lurk in their parents' attics. Until now, working through the night, they've built a portal into a new world, a trustless world, free from centralized power. Through the portal, we step into our badass alter egos and battle it out in the new domain where the nerds reign king.
True.
Get ready for that. The debut collection will be Badass Hawkinson, as you can see. The second drop planned is Badass Vitalik. And a third Mystery Badass is also on the roadmap. Drop
Cool.
number 3, Mystery Badass.
Very nice.
A holder of any Badass NFTs will unlock randomized rewards towards future drops, including merchandise, whitelists, free mints, discounts, and more. After selling out 75%, they want to purchase a plot in Sandbox to build a blockchain badass world. The vision is to build a space where collectors can show off their NFTs in a gallery, this is from their perspective, where they can show off NFTs in a gallery, do giveaways via quests. It's hard to understand, and generally hang out with each other. Maybe it's a we thing. They'd like to create play to earn game, but they are clear on the fact that they're not game developers and make no promises.
Cool.
They have created their concept and artwork with that in mind, but it is a long-term goal. So that drop is happening on Saturday at 5 p.m. UTC. 7,500 NFTs with 150 traits, and each mint will cost you 60 ADA.
Nice. That is pretty badass. Nice to see. You know, I don't know. I like a different spin on the on doing Charles. You know, so this is the Last Society, a new community-driven NFT collection. Their Genesis collection will have an initial drop of 3,000. It's a bunch of survivors of a horrible calamity, and they're all, each survivor is one of a kind and algorithmically generated, created from more than 100 possible traits, masks, companions, clothes, etc. All kinds of lore about a staggering event that shook the planet, and today only remnants of the civilization remain. The destruction left luck to only a few survivors, outlining a bleak future, or so was thought. A fading ray of hope glimmers in the dark present, yet unseen. And it's very mysterious, but
yes, there's a lot of
it's all
mystery
going to be
included in here.
revealed. And they have a cool video on their website.
And this drop is on Sunday.
68 again, 3,000. And it will be at 17 UTC.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see.
Unit really cool. For lore, but yeah, units. So Pete Fowler is a freelance artist and illustrator and designer in London since the mid '90s, working with clients. This is a long list. Okay.
Yeah, damn. A lot of important people.
Yes.
A lot of important big companies.
Sony, Disney.
Yeah, Sony,
Virgin, Apple.
GQ,
Oh,
Kia Motors. Let's see, Disney, Virgin, Apple, Coke, and Pepsi.
Wow.
So yeah, a ton of different places
to work for both of them.
I know.
Yeah, right. So each unit is randomly generated, and it's a small percentage of the NFTs will be 3D printed also.
Oh, nice.
And sent out to whoever is lucky enough to pull one of those during the drop. Their Discord says that they decided not to release a roadmap, and this is because they want people to buy the art and enjoy it for what it is, not for gimmicky benefit, or not for any gimmicks or benefits. Yeah, which I like that.
That's nice to hear from someone who's had a lot of big corporate clients, you know, to hear that they're not trying to do a roadmap is like, okay, that tells me something good that might have actually concerned me a little. I don't know.
They do say this is not to say that they won't have any future value coming from Pete and the team. It's just for this drop. That's all they want. And so this is dropping Saturday as well, the 22nd. And there would be
weekend.
Oh yeah. Good luck to all of you getting your transactions out. This is
oh my gosh. Yeah, right.
So many great drops. I mean,
yeah.
Well, you know.
It's gonna be fine. We'll make it good.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
It's temporary.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, the Makers. Love this one. So the Makers is an NFT project created by Pablo Latorre, who graduated with a degree in architecture from Bilkent University. This project is an architecture-focused NFT project that aims to create a community of individuals who want to use architecture design to make change in the world. The Makers are cardboard people that Pablo uses
used to make when he was young.
He used to make when he was a young boy. That's right. So he created these. This is a tradition for him. The first drop in the collection will be 100 Makers handcrafted by Pablo. The Makers will be phase 1 of this project. The NFTs are created using hand-cut paper, real-life photos, and 3D modeling.
Damn.
Every Maker NFT owner will have access to participate in the design and conception of 2 architectural projects. After the Makers drop, there will be 2 more phases. Phase 2 is called Project Principio. And
Principio.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
That's probably means something. Project Principio. And phase 3 is Project Evolution. So, good. There's a little video. Let's pop this up. See what it looks like. Now, there's no sound here. We'll probably just skip through and see. So there's our artist explaining. Oh, I see. It's like a 12-minute video. After. That kind of goes over it. I was hoping for a little more visuals.
Yeah, me too.
But it's good to know that he's out there
talking
explaining what's going on.
Very cool.
Here we go. A time-lapse video of the creation of one of them. This is what we want to see. Oh yes, I think we showed this last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Let's
Or
take
at
another look
least
at it. So the drop date is this Sunday. It's another one of those congestion drops at 15 UTC, and it's going to be 60 ADA. That seems to be the hot price, 60
yeah,
ADA.
damn.
110 NFTs available. So
Very
let's just skip
exciting.
ahead and see a
I'll
little
be
bit
interested to see
as this gets
that
built.
video of him talking too.
So he really builds these. That's really cool.
They're crazy.
Love it.
Can I, one before this last one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the date. I know it's coming up, but Chatty's. Actually, no.
The
Sorry,
27th.
the 27th. 27th. Okay. By the way, I just saw a guest that we have coming up. I'm not gonna say anything, but damn, I didn't know we had that guest coming on. I was checking our calendar.
About our guests. Who are you eyeballing?
The one with Patrick and
CNFT Awards.
That's
gonna
coming
be
up
a
February
That's gonna be
7th,
magical.
right?
Yeah, the 7th.
It's all up here, people.
We have a lot of guests coming.
Yeah, I know. We're booking like crazy now because we're like putting a lot of energy into
we actually
it,
have
and
a
there's a lot
schedule,
going on. And
last time we were just kind of winging it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for the first few
This
months,
year, though,
we have to
we're
figure out
on
what we're
it.
doing. Yeah.
Current bid for Stella is at 24 ADA, and we got Eric at the top there.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, Eric.
It's an incremental climb. It's already increased. The bidding has increased by 20%.
Wow.
20%. The price has
cannot
increased.
For ADA.
Yeah, for ADA.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's movement.
It's 20%.
No, yeah.
And we've got Chatting Cardano with
Yeah,
Chatty.
so this is just the first of one of his many of his videos with him interviewing people from the Cardano community and people who helped out with the project. This first one was with Fettuccine, who's a good friend of Chatty's, and it's a super awesome watch. I suggest anyone. I'll throw the link in the chat.
That's cool. Yeah, please do.
I'll send it to you.
Drop it in the chat.
Mhm.
Oh, I have to. Yeah.
I'll drop it in the news doc.
I'll grab it.
But yeah. So
we love Chatty.
Sorry. Yeah, we love Chatty. We love this project.
It's gonna be really fun to see what these creatures wear.
Yeah. It was cool hearing him talk with Fettuccine though, because like obviously Fettuccine's known for like really knowing how to like flip well and like really like knowing the projects to like look into and like like all that. So they talk about that a bit. And like the Cardano community in general, which is really cool. So yeah, watch out for his drop and bonus video.
There's a collab, Never Engine is included in that collab, with Spaces might be included in that collab.
So with Spaces is part.
It's a friend.
Yeah, when he first approached me about it, I had so much on my plate I couldn't.
Yeah, I know you did.
But
totally.
I'm backing it. We have a video. So
yeah. We had a lot of fun doing our video too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of videos coming out. He interviewed like everybody.
I think it's like 16 videos or something.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's crazy.
It's a big. I mean, it's a really big collection with just crazy amounts of, big projects and yeah.
And the cool thing about I feel like he's not vocal enough about this, but the cool thing about this project is these NFTs will be customizable, which I don't think we've seen.
Oh
before.
God, you're right. Definitely, yeah, that is.
I don't
crazy.
think we've seen that at all.
It's playing dress up with your
right.
Yeah, and like all like part of the NFT too. It's not like something where you're doing something off chain. At least from I don't know. I haven't. Maybe I'm talking too much. I haven't seen it.
Well, let's go.
But it might.
Yeah. You don't want to drop too much in case.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got one more project to talk about here in this episode,
and then we get to call the winner of the Stella card.
That's right.
Yes, right after. Awesome.
So I'm gonna pop it up like
got
you do.
Some Cardano water. We're very excited about projects that are trying to do something awesome for humanity. So this is going to be a collection of 10,000 NFTs, 4 different body types, and every type symbolizes a container that is often found in countries with drinking water shortages. So what this collection aims to do is draw attention to the global water shortage and the fact that not everyone has access to clean and fresh drinking water. They're donating 5,000 to 10,000 liters of fresh water for every single NFT sold. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's awesome. The goal is to continue to grow the project after a significant amount of revenue goes directly to Charity Water, which is a nonprofit, I'm assuming. And so they're going to put things toward the marketing of the project and to Charity Water, and then trying to keep growing it. So, and then in Q2 of 2022, they want to get with the designer and developer and develop a mobile game, which also draws attention to problems of water scarcity in a playful way. So the collection will take different roles. There will be different roles, and NFTs will get integrated into the game and serve as skins. The base version of the NFT will be available for all players, and the goal is to make a multiplayer game that might look like Ludo King or Fun Run. And the price increases 5 ADA for every 2,500 sold. It's going to start at 35 ADA, and like I said, 10,000. And the drop date is this Sunday at 19 UTC, January 23rd. Cool.
Woo.
They're so
All
cute.
right.
Could we actually do one more quick one? Do we have a
Yes,
video?
I think I know.
Yeah,
I've
do
been
you have
waiting
the
for this
video I
one.
sent? I
Yeah,
forgot
love
about
it.
that.
Yeah, no, I do. Are you ready to play it? This is a
Yeah.
very special treat for those of you who hung out.
And this is actually, dude, I just had a realization.
Dude.
We had an episode. We were both making a show for Marco. Tyler was doing with faces. We were doing Digital Mortals, and we did an episode called Digital Faces with Mortals with Charles Gittinek, and we had so much fun that we were like, we
Let's
should do the
the
news
news.
together.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so now Charles and Tyler's collab is happening.
And we're showing it on the news.
Yeah.
Crazy full circle.
All right, let's take a look.
Don't shoot. Gun sound. Don't shoot. Gun sound. Don't shoot. Gun sound. Don't shoot. Gun sound. Don't shoot. Gun sound.
Guns down.
All right.
True that.
Looking forward to that. What's
Definitely.
can you give us a juicy detail or something?
So I don't know if you guys saw, but 10% of the profits are going to be given to
Brady? No.
it wasn't a specific thing,
Okay,
but
good.
just like gun violence in general.
Oh, good.
But
Great.
yeah, it's gonna be cool. 16 pieces, and there is something very juicy coming. That's actually what I'm gonna be working on all tonight. There's another part of the project that I think is gonna be really cool.
Interesting. You better get a nap in, Tyler, before you do all that.
Yeah.
That's right,
He's
because
like-
we got marbles tonight too. So yeah.
Tomorrow,
Oh, that's not
tomorrow.
tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow night. Okay, I'm ready.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, that's really cool. Thank you
Cool.
for sharing that. Love it.
We are
Can't
very
wait for the
excited.
next
I'm gonna try to
stage.
get into that. I don't know if I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna get in there for sure.
Oh, actually, since we're adding one more thing and one more thing, I got one more thing.
Hell yeah.
This just happened today or recently. $115,000 ADA purchase for a
Yep.
berry.
Whoa, baby.
By Rat
we-
Style.
Yeah,
If
by
anyone has any knowledge of Rat Style, I tweeted out a bunch this morning asking questions and stuff. I'm really interested in.
I would go
Rat
in on
Style.
a berry, you know.
Yeah.
See, the problem is that if
a little piece of it.
Yeah, I need to know because crypto is an abstraction from fiat, Like there's an abstraction there, and then NFTs are an abstraction from crypto, and then something like this, like a fractionalized NFT, is even more of an abstraction.
You're right. You're getting another copy of
Yeah, so like I tweeted, I even said today, like I plan on holding all the 31 weeks NFTs because it would be really cool to fractionalize that entire collection one day. So like I love fractionalization. It's one of the things I'm most excited about in the space. But I really want to get into this rats thing, but like I need to like know that they can't just walk away with this berry. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like,
is there a smart contract that holds all this?
I haven't found anything yet.
If there's not a smart contract, then what are they even doing? It's just centralized.
Yeah.
Which is,
I'm not sure what the state of it is right now. I don't want to say anything without.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We're curious.
I was hoping they were gonna. I tweeted out like 5 tweets this morning mentioning them in it. I thought they were gonna reply to one of them. Actually, there's another Rats DAO that got started on Ethereum a month before this Rats DAO, and they actually replied to my tweets, but the Cardano one didn't.
Okay, cool. All right, my friends.
And we're going to try and talk about the CNFT awards, and we're going to have CNFT awards on, but then we also are going to get some more info from Rex about the CNFT Con 2022, because we know everybody wants to hear about that, and we want to hear more about it too.
I'd also like to say that today I've gotten 10 spam messages on Discord. It may be the most that I've gotten in quite a while. But it's
reducing.
It's happening. No, it's going up. It's going up more and more. And
I haven't gotten any today.
Well, aren't you on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, but they don't care.
I thought they couldn't direct
no,
message.
you don't mean Do Not Disturb. You mean like
oh no, right.
No
There's a difference,
message.
right?
Yeah.
Cool.
But let's call the winner real quick. It seems like Eric is uncontested.
No, I don't think he's contested. Eric is the
Great
winner
job,
for 24.
Eric.
Woo!
This Stella is going to be a keeper.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
She's going to be worth a lot one day, definitely.
One of my faves.
We do gotta get her. I do gotta burn her and fix her real quick, but
we gotta give her a makeover.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Makeover real quick. But
cool.
All right, awesome. Well, I think that brings us to the end of our transmission.
Happy Congestion Day.
Happy Congestion Day to everyone. I just tried to take a look at CC Vault, and they are down for maintenance.
No way! What the heck? That's so funny.
Oh man,
that's so funny. They're like the one wallet. Same for me. They're the one wallet that hasn't given me any issues now.
Well, it's happening. And then Sunday Swap keeps having these updates that are whatever. It's an ongoing thing.
We knew it would be a thing.
So please tune in Monday for our extravaganza episode. We have 6 people coming on. And of course, we do this every Monday and Thursday.
Check out our website. Check out the Twitter, everything.
Check out our Patreon. We never plugged it today.
Yeah.
But we have one. We have 2 patrons right now, and we are immensely grateful that they jumped on board. And it's going
to keep getting more and more popping, especially as more people do it.
2 patrons. So by the end of the year, we'll have 52 patrons. Guaranteed.
Huge. Awesome.
All right. Well, here we go. For the CNFT News, I'm Scott Chestnut.
I'm Summer Horsegrave.
And I'm with Spaces.
Look, I spent enough time with y'all today. I got shit to do.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Like a lot of things.